that I'm the guy that gets to make this call. And Jamie says, so I hang up the phone and I just cry for a little while.
Yeah.
And it's, it's like that raw human emotion. And, we've talked so much today and always about the bottom line of the business of baseball. And it is cutthroat. It is. I mean, this is not play, right?
Nope.
It's a business, and you got to win. You got to put everything into it that you can. And you and I and everybody else who loves and follows this game has every right to judge it on the bottom line. Like, what does the record say on the left field wall? That is the most important thing. However, it is, I think, so important, just as human beings on days like today and days like Sunday, to step back and say, my God, like, just relate it to yourself and your own life and the decisions and choices when you've been at a crossroads and trying to figure out whether to keep going. I'm sure there were days when you wondered whether you wanted to continue to pursue a career in radio, and you probably had conversations with me too, with your family and all the people around you. He's had that stuff. So to see a guy realize a dream like that is so very cool. And like in the ninth inning on Sunday, I wanted him to get a hit so bad.
Yeah.
Like you couldn't write it better in Hollywood. So I'm hoping tonight against a very difficult guy in Max Fried. Imagine that, right? Like,
I know. Right. Here you go. Here he is.
Hey,
like,
Jamie,
wait, what?
welcome to the big leagues. Here's Max Fried.
And speaking of pitchers, last thing for you, Will. Cutter Crawford going tonight.
Yep.
Back-to-back rough starts for him. He did face this Atlanta team back in early May, and he pitched pretty well in that one. He had 6 strikeouts over 6, giving up just 2 runs. Need a bounce back here from Crawford.
You do, and we'll be watching this stuff, too. I think particularly the secondary. The velocity's been a touchdown, I guess, on the fastball, although not too dramatically so. But he talks about, the cutter and the sweeper just have hung in the zone a little bit too often of late, and that's been the real difference. Not being able to put away hitters and just making mistakes with spin in the middle of the zone. And when you've got an order with Riley, Ozuna, Olsen, Albies, Duvall, Sean Murphy, and even Arcia and Kelnick, who hit a huge home run against the Red Sox in Atlanta, I mean, they're without Acuna, but they're still loaded. So you cannot make the kind of mistakes he has made in his last few and get away with it. So hoping for a big-time sharp bounce back for Crawford.
All right, very good. He's Will Fleming. He and Joe will be on the call tonight. Thanks for the time, as always, Will. We'll talk to you soon.
My pleasure, Rich. See you, man.
All right, thank you. You can watch the Red Sox pregame show on Twitch. Just follow WEEI. It's brought to you by Subaru of New England. Let love bloom in a 2024 Subaru with symmetrical all-wheel drive. Find your authorized Subaru retailer at SubaruofNewEngland.com. Up next, Joe sat down with actor Ryan Vincent Anderson. It's presented by your New England Ford dealers. This is the Mass Mutual pregame show. Talk to Mass Mutual today. Feel comfortable about tomorrow.
Diabetes can put you in a slump, but your Libre or Dexcom continuous glucose monitor can keep you from striking out and missing the action. Let Eastern Diabetic help you touch them all and send you all your diabetic supplies. Their wicked smart team will make sure you never have a rain delay when it comes to receiving your diabetes supplies. And they do all the paperwork. Get your diabetic supplies today by calling 857-400-0044 or easterndiabetic.com.
I'm John Morgan. When people stop me to ask, what's my case worth, here's what I tell them. All law firms are not the same at all. You see, the most important part of anyone's injury case is the firm you hire. The insurance company knows exactly which firms fight for full value and which firms will settle your case for pennies on the dollar. Our firm has recovered billions, $3 billion last year alone. There's only one Morgan & Morgan. Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you. Morgan & Morgan, proud partner of the Boston Red Sox.
A berry delicious sale is happening now at Shaw's in Star Market. Hey, it's Joe. Today through Thursday, buy 2, get 1 free on select varieties of strawberries, blackberries, blueberries, and raspberries. Yes, it's a berry bonanza. Pick 2 of your favorite berries and get a 3rd package or pint for free. Lowest priced item is free. Short on time? Order free curbside pickup or get delivery. Fresh berries are ripe and ready. Hurry in and save. Shaw's in Star Market, the official supermarket of the Red Sox Radio Network.
Seasons change. Why not your tech? Upgrade now during the Dell Technologies Summer Sale event and save on select PCs like the XPS 16 powered by Intel Core processors. You'll be able to bring your most intensive projects to life with built-in AI, minimalistic design, immersive visuals, and cinematic audio. When you shop online at Dell.com/deals, you'll have access to exceptional tech and electronics plus free shipping on everything. Amazing prices await you for a limited time only at Dell.com/deals. That's Dell.com/deals.
Get in zone, AutoZone.
Welcome to AutoZone. What are you working on today? I think my battery's dead. With free battery testing and charging, we can help you get back on the road.
Get in zone, AutoZone.
So what if I need a new one? We have the right Duralast battery for you, only at AutoZone.
Get in zone, AutoZone.
And what about my old battery? We can recycle it right here at America's #1 battery destination.
Get in zone, AutoZone.
Restrictions apply.
Hey Verizon customers, want the best in-home Wi-Fi? X marks the spot. Get Xfinity Gig Speed Internet for the lowest price ever, with unlimited data included. So you can stream, shop, chat, game, and work on all your devices, all at the same time. Now through June 24th, new customers can get Xfinity Gig Internet for only $30 a month for 12 months with no annual contract when you add one line of Xfinity Mobile Unlimited. For savings more than $800 over Verizon in your first year, X marks the spot. Switch to fast, reliable Xfinity Internet and bring on the good stuff. Go to Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store today. Restrictions apply. Requires paperless billing and auto-pay with stored bank account. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra. Compares promotional pricing for Xfinity Gig Internet and one Xfinity Mobile Unlimited line versus Verizon Fios Gig Internet and one Welcome Plan line. After promo, regular rates apply. Gig Wi-Fi requires Xfinity Gateway. Actual speeds vary. Xfinity Mobile requires Xfinity Internet. Reduced speeds up to 30 gigabits of usage per line. Data thresholds may vary.
Whether you own a local business or a global one, you know that these days, generating growth is a challenge. By teaming with Bank of America, you'll not just stay ahead of the curve, you'll move it. With access to experts, award-winning insights, and business solutions so powerful, you'll make every move matter, locally and globally. Visit bankofamerica.com/banking for business to learn more. What would you like the power to do? Copyright 2024 Bank of America N.A.
Hey there, it's Gresh. Now, I bet you didn't know that summer's the golden season for losing weight, right? Here's the science. Diet-induced thermogenesis. Try saying that 3 times fast. Basically, when we eat, our temperature rises. So when it's hot out, we tend to eat lighter meals. Plus, longer days, those extra daylight hours help regulate sleep, boosting our metabolism. With all these summer facts, your body is already saying, let's get this done, so get it done. With Awaken 180, you can take summer's natural gift of losing a pound or 2 and turn it into 50. The best part, it's not just a summer fling with Awaken 180 weight loss. You're starting a long-term relationship with a healthier, thinner you. Summer starts soon. Get your Awaken 180 consultation on the calendar today for any location or the at-home program. Go online, awaken180weightloss.com, or call 844-346-1800.
Jones and Mego, weekdays 2 to 6.
Now back to the Shaws and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
This is the Mass Mutual Red Sox pregame show. Talk to Mass Mutual today. Feel comfortable about tomorrow. Red Sox and Braves from Fenway Park, the first of a 2-game series. Normally talk with Alex Cora before every game, but he was on the flagship station, WEEI, with Jones and Mego earlier today. So Joe Castiglione had a chance to catch up with actor Ryan Vincent Anderson, and it is brought to you by your New England Ford dealers. Celebrate the Great American Sales Event and join the Bronco family, or get a great offer on America's best-selling trucks, F-Series, official truck of the Red Sox.
Something different today on the pregame. We're chatting with an actor, Ryan Vincent Anderson, who stars in the play Tony Stone, now at the Huntington Theater on Huntington Avenue, a play about the first professional female baseball player, Tony Stone, who came to the Indianapolis Clowns back in 1953. And the star of the show, playing Tony, is Jennifer Montbach. She does a tremendous job. I've had a chance to see it, Ryan. And you play King Tut, who's also a key character in that play. It's a story not many people know about, but it should be out there.
Yes, that's very true. I didn't know about it. Many people in the cast didn't know about it. Even our playwright didn't know about her until she was, introduced. And you think, how do we not know? But I'm so glad that we're telling this story now.
Well, she certainly had to fight a lot of obstacles along the way because for racial reasons, because she was a female, but also to earn the respect of her teammates. Not everybody was on board, right?
Oh, of course not. Of course not. I mean, she's talented, but we're still in a patriarchal world, so she had to, cross through those boundaries and stand up for herself time and time again, continuously. Of course, the teammates would warm up to her, but it was never a walk in the park.
Well, we know that she played second base, maybe a little shortstop, and she took Henry Aaron's place on the roster when he went to play for the Boston Braves organization. What kind of a player was she, have you been able to discern?
Well, I mean, very feisty, very talented, very strong, fast. You have to be fast to play second base, shortstop. She was just very determined. She wouldn't let anything hold her back. Just cutthroat. I'm going to do what I love. That's the key word there. She absolutely loved baseball so much that she said no matter what to her parents, to the naysayers, I'm going to do this. And she just did it so well that people couldn't deny. People couldn't deny it.
And she broke in after baseball had been integrated in 1953, 6 years after Jackie Robinson broke the color line. And the name Indianapolis Clowns. You played King Tut. Was that a clowning role or a serious role or both?
Well, definitely a clowning role. So Richard King was his name. He played for over 25 years, I think, in the Negro Leagues, and definitely over, I think, 20 years with the Clowns. The Clowns used to be the Ethiopian Clowns, and their version of clowning back then was a lot different than what they ended up doing and what we represent. The coat that I'm wearing in the show is like a tattered up tailcoat, because he would don that with a side hat and do his sort of shadow ball acts, as he would call it, and different acts with other players too, and just to entertain the folks during top of the fifth inning and stuff like that.
And he was a pretty good player, though.
Very good player, so it's really great to see the combination of skill and the ability to entertain at the same exact time. So you have to be precise and have the flair.
You mentioned that the playwright didn't even know about Tony Stone, but you did a lot of research, and Bob Kendrick, the president of the Negro League Museum, who's really kept it alive, especially since Buck O'Neill passed away, was more than consulting with you, huh?
Yes, yeah. Lydia has had many talks with him, and even I've in doing my research before I came across him multiple times on YouTube and whatnot, and he's just a wealth of knowledge, but also just a delight to listen to. I mean, he's a good personality to have on the screen.
We know him very well. We see him every year in Kansas City. He's amazing. Now, just this week, baseball announced that they were including and incorporating the Negro League statistics into the official Major League records. And that meant that Josh Gibson's now the all-time batting leader and slugging leader. What was the reaction of the cast about that?
I mean, it's sort of kismet in a way that would happen during this production that we're putting on. I mean, it to me, what it immediately did was because I used to hear a lot the phrase Josh Gibson is the Black Babe Ruth, and so once that happened, I was kind of like, that doesn't make much sense anymore. Maybe Babe Ruth is the white Josh Gibson, but I felt a lot of joy for all of the fans of baseball in general, not just Negro League, to just see that finally happen, to get the recognition. Because even in our play, there's a line that I don't know word for word where Tony says that if I don't introduce these men to you, then no one else will know their name. And so just to have the recognition is really important.
Long overdue. Now, the Huntington Theater is right there, almost across from Symphony Hall on Huntington Avenue by Northeastern University. When are their performances?
We have performances 6 days a week, Tuesday through Sunday. Sunday's matinee only, and we're going till June 16th.
And you're cast all that to learn a lot about baseball. I know you're basically a Knicks fan, a basketball fan. But,
I am a diehard basketball Knicks fan. I thought we might even see you guys in the Eastern Conference Finals, but that didn't happen. But we had a couple of guys come in from a place around here to sort of consult and train us a bit, to pick up grounders, throw, bat, things like that. So that was pretty fun.
Well, you and Jennifer especially look like you played for a long time.
Oh, thanks.
Ryan, good luck for the rest of the run here, and you'll be moving on to other cities?
No, this isn't a tour, so once we're done, and then I head right back home to Queens, New York, and it's on to the next
performance. Thank you so much, Ryan Vincent Anderson, and best wishes with the play, Tony Stone.
Thank you, Joe. Appreciate it.
All right, time now to see who's in the hot tub. The injury update is presented by New England Spas. Create your own home paradise with a soothing new hot tub, swim, spa, sauna, or cold plunge from New England Spas. The home relaxation specialist. Visit New England Spas in Natick, Norwell, Auburn, or soon in Warwick. Online at nespas.com. Well, Wilyer Abreu has been placed on the 10-day IL, retroactive to yesterday, with a right ankle sprain, which he suffered going into the dugout. To fill his spot on the active roster, Tyler Heineman has been recalled from AAA Worcester. Speaking of Worcester, Tyler O'Neill with the Woo Sox tonight. He could be activated tomorrow. All right, we'll take a look at the starting lineups and a look around the Major League scoreboard coming up next on the Mass Mutual pregame show. Talk to Mass Mutual today. Feel comfortable about tomorrow.
Arbella Insurance has been serving the New England community for over 35 years. Being your neighbor helps Arbella provide you the coverage you need to drive, live, or run a business in this part of the country we call home. Arbella, here for New England, here for good.
With Verizon, now everyone can get our best phone deals.
Even if I'm new?
Even if you're new.
What if I've been with Verizon forever?
Oh, yeah. You see, new and existing customers get the amazing iPhone 15 with tons of storage on us. With any iPhone trade, any model, any condition. Guaranteed with unlimited ultimate.
Here's one. What if?
That's a yes. There's a deal out there for everyone. Only at Verizon. $829.99, 128 gigabyte only device payment or full retail purchase with new or upgrade smartphone line on unlimited ultimate plan. Minimum $90 a month with auto pay plus taxes and fees for 36 months required. Less $830 trade-in/promo credit applied over 36 months. Promo credit ends if eligibility requirements are no longer met. 0% APR. Trade-in terms apply.
Mass Mutual is an official partner of the Red Sox. And as fans first, we know you're already zoning out. So here are 20 soothing seconds of Fenway sounds, because there's nothing like being at the ballpark. This meditation is brought to you by Mass Mutual, official partner of the Red Sox. Learn more at massmutual.com/Red Sox.
We're the Goo Goo Dolls. We're fortunate that our daughters have what they need to grow and learn. But that isn't the case for nearly 13 million kids in the U.S. that struggle with hunger.
Childhood hunger is a heartbreaking reality that Feeding America is working to change. Each year, the Feeding America network of food banks rescues billions of pounds of good food that would have gone to waste and provides it to families and children in need.
You can help kids in need in your community by visiting feedingamerica.org.
Brought to you by Feeding America and the Ad Council.
Look around. You can find cars like these on AutoTrader, like that car right in your tail. Or if you're tailgating right now, all those cars doubling as kitchens and living rooms are on AutoTrader too. Are you working out and listening to this ad at the same time? Well, multitasking pro, cars like the ones in the gym parking lot are for sale on AutoTrader. New cars, used cars, electric cars, maybe even flying cars. Okay, no flying cars, but as soon as they get invented, they'll be on AutoTrader. Just you wait. AutoTrader.
Seasons change. Why not your tech? Upgrade now during the Dell Technologies Summer Sale event and save on select PCs like the XPS 16 powered by Intel Core processors. You'll be able to bring your most intensive projects to life with built-in AI, minimalistic design, immersive visuals, and cinematic audio. When you shop online at Dell.com/ have access to exceptional tech and electronics plus free shipping on everything. Amazing prices await you for a limited time only at Dell.com/deals. That's Dell.com/deals.
Get in zone, AutoZone.
Welcome to AutoZone. What are you working on today? I think my battery's dead. With free battery testing and charging, we can help you get back on the road.
Get in zone, AutoZone.
So what if I need a new one? We have the right Duralast battery for you, only at AutoZone.
Get in zone, AutoZone.
And what about my old battery? We can recycle it right here at America's #1 battery destination.
Get in zone, AutoZone.
Restrictions apply.
Hey Verizon customers, want the best in-home Wi-Fi? X marks the spot. Get Xfinity Gig Speed Internet for the lowest price ever, with unlimited data included. So you can stream, shop, chat, game, and work on all your devices, all at the same time. Now through June 24th, new customers can get Xfinity Gig Internet for only $30 a month for 12 months with no annual contract when you add one line of Xfinity Mobile Unlimited. For savings more than $800 over Verizon in your first year, X marks the spot. Switch to fast, reliable Xfinity Internet and bring on the good stuff. Go to Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store today. Restrictions apply. Requires paperless billing and auto-pay with stored bank account. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra. Compares promotional pricing for Xfinity Gig Internet and one Xfinity Mobile Unlimited line versus Verizon Fios Gig Internet and one Welcome Plan line. After promo, regular rates apply. Gig Wi-Fi requires Xfinity Gateway. Actual speeds vary. Xfinity Mobile requires Xfinity Internet. Reduced speeds up to 30 gigabits of usage per line. Data thresholds may vary.
Create your own home paradise with a soothing new hot tub, year-round pool, or sauna from New England Spas, the in-the-tub injury sponsor of the Red Sox radio pregame. They're in Natick, Norwell, Auburn, and soon in Warwick, or at nespas.com.
Gresh and Fourier, weekdays 10 to 2.
Now back to the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
All right, back here on the Mass Mutual Red Sox pregame show. Talk to Mass Mutual today. Feel comfortable about tomorrow. Red Sox and Braves from Fenway Park tonight, the first of a two-game series. Sox looking to get back over 500 with a win as they come into this one 30 up and 30 down. Cutter Crawford gets the start, looking to bounce back after a couple of rough outings. He'll be opposed by the Braves' Max Fried, who's going to see a Red Sox lineup that is brought to you by Herb Chambers. At Herb Chambers, we don't sell cars, we help people buy them. And the sheer number of everyday players that are on the IL is just insane. I mean, the Red Sox have more guys that you would want in the lineup currently on the IL than are in there. No Tristan Casas, no Trevor Story, no Vaughn Grissom, no Wilyer Abreu, no Tyler O'Neill, no Masataka Yoshida, no Romy Gonzalez even. And so what is left is Jarren Duran playing center field in the leadoff spot. He has played every game so far this year. He continues that streak. Rob Refsnyder is in left field tonight batting second. Connor Wong is the catcher batting third. Rafael Devers is at third batting cleanup. Jamie Westbrook makes his first major league start tonight. He is at second base batting fifth. Garrett Cooper is the DH. He will bat sixth. Bobby Dahlbeck gets his first major league start in right field. He's batting seventh. There's too many firsts. There's a lot of firsts in this lineup going on right now. Dominic Smith will play first and bat eighth, and then Cedon Rafaela is the shortstop batting ninth. We mentioned Cutter Crawford, who gave up a grand slam and 5 runs overall to the Orioles his last time out. He got hit around by the Brewers the time before that. He now has an ERA on the season of 3.29, which again is solid. Like if you just told me, hey, it's June and Crawford has an ERA in the low threes, you would take it. But he was so good the first month plus of the season, and it started to fall apart a little bit the last couple of times. But a team that he pitched well against in early May, he went 6 innings, gave up just 2 runs against the Braves when they played that 2-game series down in Atlanta. So maybe he'll have similar success. And no Ronald Acuna for the Braves, no Ronald Acuna for the rest of the season, torn ACL. So the Braves are looking to replace him. There's been some different rumors about potential trades and things like that. But time now for the Subaru of New England scoreboard. Let love bloom in a 2024 Subaru with symmetrical all-wheel drive. Find your authorized Subaru retailer at SubaruofNewEngland.com. Games going on right now. Guardians and Royals are scoreless in the second inning. Pirates and Dodgers, no score in the first. Tyler Glasnow on the mound for LA. Phillies and Brewers are scoreless going to the second inning. Marlins with an early 2-0 lead on the Rays in Miami, and no score between the Mets and the Nationals, bottom of the first. Coming up in the Bronx, it'll be the Yankees and the Twins. New York 42-19 to begin the season. AL East matchup up in Toronto, Blue Jays and Orioles. Corbin Burns gets the start for Baltimore. He comes into this one 5-2 with a 2.35 ERA. Still right now the second best odds in Vegas to win the AL Cy Young behind Tarek Skubal. Burns would be my pick, but Skubal right now the favorite with Detroit. White Sox and Cubs from Wrigley. Shota Imanaga, who has been killing it this year, 5-1 with a 1.86 ERA on the mound for the Cubs. Rangers and Tigers. Jack Flaherty going for Detroit, 2-4 with a 3.46 ERA. Had a pile of strikeouts when he faced the Red Sox last time out. Astros and Cardinals from Houston. Rockies and Reds, first pitch 8:40. Padres visit the Angels tonight. The Oakland A's are home to the Seattle Mariners. And the late one tonight, the Arizona Diamondbacks and the San Francisco Giants from Arizona. All right, there you go. There's your scoreboard. Before we hand things off to Joe and Will, let's take 10 seconds for station identification on the Shaw's and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Network.
From the WEEI studios, 93.7 WEEI FM and HD1, Lawrence, Boston. Always live on the free Odyssey app.
All right, again, Red Sox and Braves. Sox 30-30 on the year. Cutter Crawford on the mound. He's going to probably have to have a good one based on the lineup that they have, but we'll see. Maybe Jamie Westbrook in his first career start will come up with some big hits. But again, Duran, Refsnyder, Wong, Devers, Westbrook, Cooper, Dahlbeck, Smith, and Rafaela, the 9 for the Sox. That'll do it for us. For our producer, Stiz, I'm Rich Keefe. You've been listening to the Mass Mutual pregame show. Talk to Mass Mutual today. Feel comfortable about tomorrow. Joe and Will have the call of Red Sox and Braves coming up next on the Shaw's and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Network.
Listening to the Mass Mutual Red Sox pregame show. Proudly brought to you by Mass Mutual. Talk to Mass Mutual today. Feel comfortable about tomorrow. The Red Sox are coming up next on the Shaw's and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
In between looking for your 10 lines this summer, let's see if you've got some money coming to you at findmassmoney.gov. Enter your name at findmassmoney.gov. The money could come from a long-forgotten bank account, payroll, refund checks, insurance proceeds. Enter your name at findmassmoney.gov.
Hey, it's Fourier. Now's an ideal time to focus on your home's efficiency and reduce your carbon footprint. Switch to McFarland Energy's cleaner burning bioheat fuel and enjoy a greener home. And McFarland's got green incentives like spreading out your bioheat fuel bills to heat your home for as little as $300 a month. Plus, take $500 off any complete AC or heating install if you book this month. Enhance your home's efficiency, energy bill savings, and a cleaner environment at McFarlandEnergy.com.
Hey, Red Sox fans, imagine turning your deck or balcony into the ultimate pre-game spot any day of the week. With Kenyon Electric Grills, you're always just moments away from that perfect sear. Proudly made just down I-95 in Clinton, Connecticut, the grills are designed for the city life. Forget what you know about electric grills. Kenyon's high quality and USA manufactured craftsmanship mean you're not just grilling, you're grilling with the best. Slide into kenyongrills.com and see why they're the official grill of the Boston Red Sox. And you can make any day turn into a weekend, too.
Lou Maloney here for my friends at Shaw's and Star Market. Now, when I'm on the road with the team, the one way I help at home is by ordering groceries for our family online with the Shaw's and Star Market deals and delivery app. They have them ready at curbside, and they'll deliver them right to my front door. I can see how much money I save, and we all love that. Just visit shaws.com or starmarket.com. You can choose free curbside pickup or delivery. Shaw's and Star Market, make them the MVP of your family, too. Shaw's and Star Market, perfecting the art of fresh.
O'Reilly. Protect your vehicle's engine with Syntec and O'Reilly Auto Parts. Syntec Full Synthetic Motor Oil is formulated for today's engines to protect against wear and deposits. Get 5 quarts of Syntec Full Synthetic and a MicroGuard Select filter for just $33.99 in-store only. Limit supply. Learn more at O'Reilly Auto Parts.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
With your choice of select sandwich, nugs, fries, and a drink, Wendy's $5 Biggie Bag is your go-to. Your nugget wingman. Your hot and crispy fry co-pilot.
Just like us. We're like the bag boys.
What?
Bag boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when we bring your food?
For a deal you can count on, bet on Biggie and choose wisely. Choose Wendy's.
Bag boys, bag boys.
U.S. price and participation may vary. Includes choice of JVC or crispy chicken sandwich with 4-piece nuggets, junior fry, and small soft drink. Third-party delivery pricing may be higher.
Create your own home paradise with a soothing new hot tub, year-round pool, or sauna from New England Spas, the in-the-tub injury sponsor of the Red Sox radio pregame. They're in Natick, Norwell, Auburn, and soon in Warwick, or at nespas.com.
Hi, Christian here, and I'm smiling. Why? Because I finally found a solution for my ankle pain. I've dealt with ankle pain throughout my career, and no matter what I did, the pain never went away. It just got worse, and nothing worked until I found Ortho Laser New England. After just a few 15-minute treatments, my ankle pain has already improved, and it's on its way to being pain-free. I love it. Ortho Laser is New England's exclusive laser, which stimulates intracellular activity in your damaged cells, and basically it just heals your joint from within without needles or surgery. Does it hurt? Not a bit. And it doesn't cost thousands. And man, I tell you what, it works great. I've been skipping around this studio like I'm a kid. Whether you have an old joint injury, new injury, or arthritis, choose Ortho Laser New England. Multiple New England locations. I go to the one in Dedham, so close to my house, or you can check them out online at ortholaserne.com. That's Ortholaser with a Z-N-E.com.
This is...
And the Boston Red Sox are the world champions.
Red Sox baseball.
And it is good!
On the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
For the first time in 86 years.
The Red Sox on WEEI are brought to you by Shaws and Star Market, perfecting the art of fresh.
Holy cow!
110 Grill, gluten-free dining done right. Arbella, gear for baseball fans, here for good. Brought to you by AZEK Exteriors. Visit www.azekexteriors.com. Mike's Amazing, the official mayo and mustard of the Boston Red Sox.
And it's gone!
Citgo. When you start with Citgo, you're good to go. Sponsored by DigSafe. Call 811 before you dig or visit digsafe.com. Drains by James. Eastern Massachusetts leader in drain cleaning and pipelining.
And that ball is gone into the front row of the monster seats.
Herb Chambers. At Herb Chambers, we don't sell cars. We help people buy them. Morgan & Morgan. Injured? Hire Morgan & Morgan. America's largest injury law firm. Cars for kids. Old car giving you problems? Why not donate it? Call 1-877-CARS-4KIDS today. Northern Bank. New England Ford. Ford Trucks. Official truck of the Boston Red Sox.
Looking up! Grand slam!
Sponsored by Sherwin-Williams. The Sherwin-Williams Pro Plus program helps you manage and grow your paint business. Sponsored by Nissan. At Nissan, we make cars that thrill. Experience the thrill for yourself. Shop NissanUSA.com. Town Fair Tire. Nobody beats Town Fair Tire. Nobody.
Swinging a drive to left field. There are a couple runs. Way gone.
Subaru of New England. Love spring in the all-wheel drive 2024 Subaru Forester. Verizon, the network Boston relies on.
Long gone into the monster seats.
Now, with all the play-by-play action, here's Joe Castiglione and Will Fleming.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Fenway Park, where the Red Sox take on the Atlanta Braves, a powerhouse. Red Sox come in after a tough loss Sunday against the Tigers. They're back to 530-30 with yet another injury. Wilyer Abreu goes on the injured list, having fallen down the dugout steps on Sunday, coming off the field between innings. And he is on the IL, so Bobby Dahlbeck, back from Worcester, will make his major league debut in the outfield today. We'll have the lineups for you coming up in a moment. It's a beautiful night for baseball. The Red Sox are going to see one of the best pitchers in the game. And the guy who's won more games than anyone since 2017, except for Garrett Cole. That's left-hander Max Fried, who's been dominant this year. He's taken 2 no-hitters through the 6th inning. And is 5-2 with a 2.97 ERA. A guy who really knows how to pitch. Cutter Crawford has been hit hard of late, goes for the Red Sox on a perfect night for baseball with the breeze coming in a little bit from center field. Well, certainly a makeshift lineup for the Red Sox tonight by necessity.
Yeah, and it's just been one of those years. They're just riddled with injury. And, when we saw Willier trip down the stairs in the 8th inning on Sunday, you just held your breath and said, they can't possibly be this star-crossed. Well, it turns out they are. He'll see a specialist, Will Abreu. And, of course, by a lot of measures, he's been their best hitter, top to bottom in terms of consistency. So just a huge loss for the Red Sox. There are also rumblings that an IL stint could be coming for Chris Martin, too. That's one of the reasons he did not pitch in a spot that called for it on Sunday. So it has just not been a good run for these Red Sox. Tyler O'Neill will start his rehab assignment tonight at AAA. He could be activated as early as tomorrow for the Red Sox. And Masa Takayoshida is possible to be in a rehab situation coming up this weekend. But the loss of Abreu really stings, and we'll get you the whole starting lineup in just a moment, including a very fun Major League debut in a starting role. Alex Cora comes out to the home plate area. He'll be met by Walt Weiss with the lineup cards. I'll tell you all about those in a minute, but first, the national anthem brought to you by BuildSubmarines.com. You'll find stable, sustaining, skilled trades careers helping bring the next generation of U.S. Navy submarines to life. We build giants because it takes one to build one.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that a flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
On yet another spectacular Boston evening, the Red Sox welcome the Atlanta Braves for first of a two-game series. Cutter Crawford is out of the Red Sox right field bullpen. He's just about ready to lead the Sox out onto the diamond. Here are the nine you'll see with Brian Snitker and the Atlanta Braves. They're without Ronald Acuna, but they are still 9 games above 500. But looking up at the Philadelphia Phillies, they are 7.5 games back in the National League East. The starting lineups are brought to you by Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm. Michael Harris II, former Rookie of the Year with no more Acuna. Harris is going to lead it off. You wonder what's going on because Alex Cora was at the home plate area with the card and then just now went back into the dugout and is returning to the home plate area. Is it possible that a roster move is now being made with somebody like Chris Martin? I suppose so. And they're laughing about it. I guess they're waiting on news. I'm not sure. We do know that Abreu is on the injured list. Tyler Heineman is up to take his spot. We'll give you the lineups as we know them right now. Michael Harris II leads it off for the Braves, and then Austin Riley, he bats second, and he plays third base for Atlanta. Marcell Ozuna having a massive year with 17 home runs. He has crushed the Red Sox, and he loves hitting at Fenway Park. He's in the 3-hole, and he's the designated hitter. Matt Olson, by his standards, is having a down offensive year. He's heated up a little bit of late. He cleans up, and he's at first base. Ozzie Albies, the second baseman, bats fifth, and then Adam Duvall is in the 6th spot, and he's in right field. Jared Kelenic in left field batting 7th. Sean Murphy catches and bats 8th. Orlando Arcia is the shortstop, and he bats 9th. I've almost never seen anything like this, Joe, where the umpires are now sort of signaling up to the home plate area. Alex Cora is looking into the stands. Any ideas what this might be about?
Well, it could be the roster move, as you mentioned. I don't know quite what else would be. Now, Alex is looking into the dugout, holding out his arms as if to say, where's my update?
Dom Smith is sitting next to Jamie Westbrook, who's about to take the field for the first time as a defender. He's going to be the second baseman for the Red Sox. We will get into his remarkable story. Now Connor Wong is discussing things with Jason Varitek. And Alex Cora just has his arm crossed at home plate.
Red Sox have taken the field. It's already 7-11. It's supposed to start at 7:10. Never does, really, but it's going to be probably 7:15 at least before we get going here.
All smiles in the dugout. Here comes Charlie Madden with a new lineup card. You wonder whether literally somebody was in a car from Worcester and whether that's what the difference is, whether Martin is off and somebody is on. Alex Cora is making changes to his card and signing the new one as we speak.
I don't think I've ever seen this before at a big league game.
We'll wait and see. I mean, it could be somebody up from Worcester. They could have made an addition. Maybe they signed somebody from outside of the organization. Who knows? And, of course, the other story here today is that Chris Sale is back in the visitors' dugout on the third base side, and you can be sure that round about the second inning, a long and emotional video will be played. We know that Chris will acknowledge it, and well-deserved. He will be so warmly received here.
Chris went into the trainer's room today and had a nice reunion with the Red Sox training staff that he praised so much when he was here. They were very, very appreciative, I know.
All of them put so much time into him, and frankly, he did too, Joe. I mean, the the competitiveness was never in question for Sale, and it's so fun in a way, although you're a little wistful to see him have this career renaissance with the Atlanta Braves.
Pitcher of the month for May in the National League. He was outstanding. 5th time he's won that award.
Hit hard his last time against the A's, but he has been phenomenal for the Atlanta Braves. For the Red Sox, 30-30, Jarren Duran leads it off. He's in center field. And again, this is one of the downsides. Not that Duran hasn't been great in center. He has, but without Abreu, the Red Sox are really forced to bring Rafaela onto the infield. So Duran leads off. Then Rob Refsnyder, the left fielder, bats second. Then Wong, the catcher, bats third. Rafi Devers is at third base cleaning up. The barrel man, Jamie Westbrook, making his first major league start. He's at second base batting fifth. Garrett Cooper DHs this evening, and he bats sixth. Bobby Dahlbeck is in right field batting seventh. Dom Smith at first. He's in the 8 hole, and then Rafaela Cedon is the shortstop, and he bats ninth. Chris Sale is looking around and taking it all in, and hard to blame him for that. Spectacular seasons before injuries totally derailed his time here. Really, after 2018, Chris was never the same and suffered one freak injury after another. Powering Possibilities brought to you by Comcast North Central. The trouble for the Red Sox, as Cutter Crawford takes the mound, is that Max Fried is a powerful man on the mound. He has had no-hit stuff for much of the season. And Fried is locked in on the mound. He brings an unbelievable record over the last 4 years, and especially this season. Into this start here at Fenway Park, 5-2 with a 2.97 ERA. He does walk a few, 21 walks in 66 and 2/3 innings and 54 strikeouts. But he is the master of weak contact, and he faces a diminished Red Sox lineup here tonight. With an advanced network, cybersecurity solutions, and trusted partnership, Comcast Business powers more businesses than anyone. We told you that Abreu to the IL. I'm sure there's going to be another addition to the injury report, which is brought to you by Eastern MedTech. They know how tough it can be to get a good night's sleep from a late inning loss or lousy CPAP products. Eastern MedTech, 857-400-0044. Speed Report brought to you by Verizon. We will watch Cutter Crawford's velocity. It has been a little loud for him of late, little dip in fastball velocity, but really the cutter and the slider have been the issues for Crawford in his last 2 starts, during which time he's allowed 11 runs on 11 hits over 10 1/3 innings, and perhaps most troubling of all, 5 home runs allowed in his last 6 starts. Save big when you switch to the network Boston relies on. Head to your local Verizon store and check out the latest deals. Ramon De Jesus is the home plate umpire. David Rackley, the crew chief, is over at first. Junior Valentine at second base, and Jeremy Riggs in the rocking chair at third. Ready to go, Red Sox and the Braves. This has become a tradition. These 2-2 game series. Sox lost both down in Atlanta. Ready for the opener here at Fenway Park. Michael Harris II leads it off against Cutter Crawford. And for the play-by-play, here's Joe Castiglione.
Thank you very much, Will. Michael Harris II leading off. Here's the first pitch, and it swung on a pop foul out of play, wearing the fluorescent lime-colored shoes. Winds at 8 miles an hour coming in out of the southeast. Harris at 260, 5 homers and 18 RBIs. He can really run. He's their center fielder, though he doesn't steal much. Here's the pitch, and he takes a little inside and low. Acuna was the leadoff man, of course, a unanimous MVP pick last year. He went down with the ACL tear. So Harris leads off against right-hand pitching, and Albies leads off against left-hand pitching. Albies a switch hitter. The delivery, swinging a ground ball, top foul by the first base dugout. Great to see old friend Tom Goodwin back at Fenway, former Red Sox first base coach, coaching first and working with the Braves outfielders and base runners. Of course, he lost his best runner in Acuna. And Matt Tuiasosopo coaching at third, swinging a drive foul left side out of play. He replaced Ron Washington, who left the Braves to become manager of the Los Angeles Angels. Austin Riley to follow, and then Marcell Ozuna. Braves have been hammered by injuries too, because the loss of Acuna is so big. Although they won the World Series without him when he tore the ACL for the first time in 01, or 21 I should say. Ground ball bounced to first. Smith does it himself with an easy soft top. Leadoff man retired, 3 unassisted for Austin Riley, who's hitting at .234 with 3 homers, 19 RBIs. He missed a large chunk of the season with an abdominal injury. So did Sean Murphy, their catcher, missed 49 games. Hurt opening day with an oblique. But Ozuna's on deck, and he's a Triple Crown candidate, at least for the first 2 months plus of the season. Austin Riley swings and misses at an off-speed pitch, strike 1. Crawford had an 0.66 ERA in his first 5 starts. And since then, the last 6 starts, an ERA of 5.05. The pitch. He waves it a pitch away, and Cutter fouls it to the backstop. So it is 0-2. It's only 4-seamer 34% of the time, the Cutter 31%, the sweeper 22%. Once in a great while, a splitter or curve. 0-2 to right-hand batting Riley. And he fists a line drive foul beyond the Red Sox dugout into the crowd. Very nice night for baseball here at Fenway. Red Sox come in at 30-30, but still 4 under 500 at home at 13-17. There's a pitch that stays outside.
You know, it just occurs to me, looking down at the Braves' third base dugout, all the things that must be going on in Chris Sale's mind. And even though he's such a competitor, he was great against the Red Sox in Atlanta.
Here's the pitch, and he swings it, pops a foul above us and out of play.
I bet in some ways, Joe, he is happy to not pitch here at Fenway. He can just relax a little bit, take it all in.
Plus, he got hammered his last night at 8 earned runs against Oakland. The 1-2 pitch coming to the right-hand batter, and he swings it, fouls another one to the right side. That's out of play. Red Sox are all-time 49-43 against the Braves, which is remarkable because they were well under 500 in the early days of interleague play, mainly because they had to face Maddox, Glavine, and Smoltz. Here's the pitch, and a breaking ball is in there, strike 3. Called that a cutter. It was more of a bigger break than that, but he took it. A high strike call. They're 2 men down. Tom Glavine is here, and the 300-game winner, returning to his native Boston area. He's from Billerica. He's doing the TV analysis for the Braves. Also here is Darren O'Day, the submariner who pitched for several teams, including the Braves. We saw a lot of him with the Orioles and the Rangers against the Red Sox. Ground ball by Ozuna, top to deep third, big hop. Devers on the second hop has it and throws to first. A quick out. 1, 2, 3, they go. Side E in order. Retire the side, brought to you by Isaac Exteriors, featuring Isaac Bevel and Shake Siding, engineered to deliver classic beauty, but without all the maintenance. Visit IsaacExteriors.com. Red Sox coming up on the Shaw Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
Once again, it looks like Herb Chambers has an exceptional lineup this season. The automotive hometown hero offers the largest selection of cars, trucks, and SUVs in New England. With so many Herb Chambers dealership locations featuring 35 brands, you'll find the exact vehicle you're looking for. Choose from thousands of different new and pre-owned vehicles. And at Herb Chambers, you always get more for your trade. Because at Herb Chambers, we don't sell cars. We help people buy them. Visit herbchambers.com to view our entire inventory today.
This is Danielle Ferrier at Heading Home. We are a leading provider of emergency shelter and housing for children and adults experiencing homelessness. Today, we are facing a housing crisis in Massachusetts, which is why we've teamed up with community partners like Harbor One Bank.
This is Jen White at Harbor One Bank. We are committed to supporting impactful programs in our communities. Together, we're working to give everyone a safe place to call home. Visit headinghomeinc.org today to see how you can help. Harbor One Bank, member FDIC.
Free! Who doesn't love free? With Milo's Rewards, you get the member-only treatment that's actually worth it. Enjoy free member gifts you'll love. And once you reach Silver Key status, you can get free standard shipping. Because Lowe's knows nothing feels better than free. Learn more about our new loyalty program at Lowe's.com/Milo's Rewards today. Program subject to terms and conditions. See Lowe's.com/terms for details. Member gifts may be subject to additional terms and restrictions. See Lowe's.com/shipping terms for details. Subject to change.
We're packing up and hitting the road for Roadshow season number 3. Stop number 6 is the Basketball Hall of Fame in Springfield on Friday from 6 to 10. The Greg Hill Roadshow is presented by Miller Lite. It's Miller Time New England and by Harbor One Bank.
Ask your smart speaker to play 93.7 WEEI. Now back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
Max Fried delivers a call strike to Jared Duran as we move to the last of the first. Duran at .262 with 3 homers. Fried is 5-2 with 2.97 ERA. And the pitch to him is inside, missed with a fastball, 1-1. He's made one start against the Red Sox. That was here in the COVID year of 2020, went 5 innings and got a win. But he has been one of the best pitchers for several years now in the National League. Tall lefty deals and leaves it a little bit high. Fastball can be anywhere between 92 and 97. That breaking stuff and an excellent changeup. As Tom Glavine is to remind you of you, he said, well, he throws a lot harder. The pitch. Swinging a foul to the backstop. There was a fastball up and in at 94. Fried twice has taken no hitters into the 6th inning, once into the 7th inning this year. But lefties have hit him hard for some reason. They're batting over 400 against him. Righties under 200. The pitch. Wave and a miss at a pitch in the dirt and a slider picked up by the catcher Murphy, who flips to first baseman Olson for the out. He's not really a strikeout pitcher. That's 55 strikeouts for Fried in 59 innings. Make that 67 innings. So that's refreshing not to see that many strikeouts. He gets quick outs. He works very fast. He knows how to pitch. That's the big thing. Here's Refsnyder now, hitting .337. Swimmer twice, driven in 14, and he takes a strike over the inner half. No score in the last of the first. Red Sox 49-43 as we said against the Braves, but are 20-25 at Fenway against Atlanta. The pitch. Hard line drive foul and an off-speed pitch by the third base coach Kyle Hudson. Kicking into left field. Right-hand batters, 144 with 2 homers against Fried. Left-hand batters, 22 of 52. That's .423 average with 2 homers. That's a bit of a surprise. Here's the 0-2 pitch, and he fouls a high fastball to the backstop. Bell Insurance Foundation, dedicated to striking out cancer, supporting the Jimmy Fund. For every strikeout from a Red Sox pitcher, Troy Bell Insurance Foundation donates $50 to the Jimmy Fund. Here for the Jimmy Fund, here for good. Freed out of Harvard Westlake High School, same school that produced Lucas Giolito and Jack Flaherty, who we saw last week with the Tigers. That's down and in. Slider missing by the back foot of the right-hand batting Refsnyder. Ball and 2 strikes. Tall lefty deals home. Little bit low. That was close. That is about the sinker down and in. Refsnyder, his own lefties the last couple of years, has hit righties much better this season. Here's the 2-2 pitch, and he swings and misses, waved at a changeup high and away at 86. So he goes down on strikes. Refsnyder, 340 against righties coming into this game, and 333 against lefties. And he's fanned the first 2 batters here. Now Connor Wong hitting third to 327 with 5 homers, 19 RBIs. But with a regular lineup, Connor probably be batting 6th or 7th. There's a breaking ball missing inside. How about those UConn Huskies? They eliminated Oklahoma last night in the regional final to move on to the Super Regional for the 3rd time in school history. 2nd time in the last 3 years. They will travel to Florida State for a best-of-3 series starting Friday. There's a strike. Winning pitcher last night for the Huskies, Gabe Von Immen of Lexington, Mass., a transfer from Endicott College. And the regional MVP was Corey Morton, son of former Red Sox left-hander Kevin Morton. From Norwalk, Connecticut, the pitch is fouled to the backstop. Kevin Morton had a great start to his career, soft-throwing lefty who pitched for the Red Sox in the 80s. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 out and nobody on. Freed, normally a very fast worker, even before the pitch clock delivers, and a ground ball foul. Defensive swing and a slider down and in. Freed has the softest contact rate going. Only 9.7% of balls put in play against them have been barreled by hitters. Here's the pitch, and he takes a breaking ball low. And the exit velocity against them, 83.7 miles an hour, the lowest of any starting pitcher. His 65 wins over the last 5 years are the most in the National League, and most by any left-hander. Only Garrett Cole, with 71 wins since the start of 2019, has more wins than Freed. The pitch, swing and a miss. Oh, did he tie him up inside with a fastball at 95? That was unhittable. Right in on the thumbs, but a strike. He strikes out the side. We go to the second, no score in the Shaws and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
A very, very delicious sale is happening now at Shaw's and Star Market. Hey, it's Lou. Today through Thursday, buy 2, get 1 free on select varieties of strawberries, blackberries, blueberries, and raspberries. Yeah, it's a berry bonanza. Pick 2 of your favorite berries and get a 3rd package or pint for free. Lowest price item is the one that's free. Short on time? Order free curbside pickup or get delivery. Fresh berries are ripe and ready. Hurry in and save. Shaw's and Star Market, the official supermarket of the Red Sox Radio Network.
Playing it safe at home means having health insurance. And if you need coverage right now, the Massachusetts Health Connector has a lineup loaded with power. The Connector Care program is available to more people than ever and includes low premiums and no deductibles, keeping you covered and saving you money for everything from an urgent ER trip to managing chronic diseases like diabetes and hypertension through no-cost prescriptions. Everyone in Massachusetts is required to have health insurance. If you need it, go to mahealthconnector.org today and find the right plan for you and your family. That's mahealthconnector.org.
Every great team is built around its stars. So let's meet the stars of your New England Ford dealers' award-winning lineup of SUVs. First up, we have the Bronco Sport. Its iconic styling really sets it apart on the road, and its all-terrain capability makes it ready for anything. Then, there's the Ford Explorer. There's room for 7 passengers and a ton of gear. Your New England Ford dealers have some great offers on the whole award-winning lineup. Stop by today and see for yourself.
We're packing up and hitting the road for Roadshow season number 3. Stop number 6 is the Basketball Hall of Fame in Springfield on Friday from 6 to 10. The Greg Hill Roadshow is presented by Miller Lite. It's Miller Time New England and by Harbor One Bank.
Take Boston sports with you wherever you go. Download the Odyssey app. Now, back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
Wonderful video tribute between innings to Chris Sale, capped by a strikeout of Manny Machado to win the 2018 World Series. Here's Matt Olson, last year's home run champ of the National League, and he takes a soft curve for a strike as he leads off the Herb Chambers of Westboro batting order. Herb Chambers Infinity of Westboro. Olson had a slow start, but heating it up lately. He fouls it to the left out of play. He's at 241, 9 homers, and he's knocked in 33. The Braves decided to part with Freddie Freeman. They certainly fill that gap with this guy who's been outstanding for them. The pitch, swinging the foul to the left out of play, doesn't hit for the average or the consistency of Freeman, but certainly has the power.
Sort of expecting a more robust welcome back for Chris Sale. I think it's just been so long since he's been healthy for the Red Sox. This particular portion of the fan base kind of disconnected from the 18 run.
The 0-2 is a little bit low. He acknowledged it, tipped his cap to the crowd, looked around the ballpark as he watched from the dugout. It's a very nice video.
Great.
Ball and 2 strikes to the left-hand batting Olson, the former Oakland Athletic. It's a hard ground ball to first. It eats up Smith, goes right through him. Chased down by Westbrook, the second baseman in shallow right. It was added, but it did take a squirrely hop.
That'll be an error.
So there's the first base run of the game, an E3, and it brings up Ozzie Albies, who's at 270 with 3 homers, 26 RBIs. He also missed considerable time with an injury. Of course, the loss of Acuna cannot be made up. He's out for the season. In fact, he was scheduled to have surgery today. We assume it happened for a torn ACL, second one he's had. The pitch is taken high, ball 1. With all the great seasons people had in the National League last year, he was still a unanimous MVP pick. That's how amazing he was. Switch hitting Albies, batting from the left side. And the pitch is swung on foul to the left out of play. Also a guy from the islands who speaks 4 languages. He may go 5'7". That might be stretching it, but he packs a lot of power from both sides of the plate. Braves hitting 250 as the team 5th overall. The home runs are down. The 1-1 is swung off foul straight back out of play. Last year they hit 307 home runs. But they're on a much slower pace this year with 59, which is tied for 5th most in the league. And they're tied for 7th in runs scored. They certainly have missed Acuna. I mean, who wouldn't with a guy like that? But they still have a lot of firepower. And they keep finding young arms, even though they lost Strider, who had the anchor put in his elbow. Here's the pitch. Swing a hard grounder, fair down the right field line. Either diving first baseman kicks off the barrier, almost comes to a stop as Dahlbeck runs it down. Throw to second is too late. Stopping at third is Olson, and runners were at second and third with nobody out. Smith took a dive, but it was hit too hard, right along the line. And it's a 2-bagger, putting 2 men in scoring position with nobody out for Adam Duvall, who was with the Red Sox last year. Second stint with the Braves. He had a 3-home run game here back in 2020. 204 overall, 5 homers, 14 RBIs. But we know firsthand how streaky he can be. When he gets going, look out. Loves hitting at Fenway. Infield back. The pitch. Breaking ball in for a strike. See more and more infield's playing in with 1 out or nobody out in the early innings. But with second and third and nobody out, they'll concede a run here. Although tough to do with Max Fried pitching against you. Crawford ready, the pitch. And he waves at an inside fastball that's up and does not make contact at 93. Four-seamer's actually been pretty effective. Opponents are hitting 163 with without a home run against this four-seamer. Bayo, for instance, has dropped the four-seamer, but still effective for Crawford when he's right. Here's an 0-2 pitch coming to Duvall, and he takes a breaking pitch outside. It was a sweeper. Check our league leaders who's circling the drain, presented by Drains by James, Eastern Mass's leader, residential and commercial drain cleaning and piping at Drains by James to give a poop about your pipes. Here's a 1-2 deal. And he swings and grounds it to the second baseman. Westbrook, with his first chance, has it to his left, throws, and dropped by Smith. Everybody's safe. 2 runs have scored. Oh, it was a perfect throw, it seemed, right there. And it handcuffed Smith, and he couldn't come up with it. His second error of the inning. The first one was going to score the ground out anyway. But Albies watched the ball dropped at first base. It rolled a few feet away, and he continued home. Smith was late getting to first base. That might have been something to do with it.
Yeah, he was way off the line. Yeah. He took an incorrect step toward the middle. And, Joe, that ball has to be caught. It'll be another error on Smith. And it's another one where these new age alignments kill you. I mean, that's not where the second baseman normally plays. He's not anywhere close to in. That was not hit hard at all.
2-0 Braves. Here's Clinic, the left fielder, and he takes a strike on a high fastball. Well, you can't give up runs like this. Did they put E4 on the board? They can't. They had an E4
E3.
flash. Now they change it. E3. It was a perfect throw. Was dropped, but his feet entangled as he left. They went too far towards second base and couldn't really get back without getting set. Foul to the left out of play by Clinic, the former Met property and Seattle Mariner. It was highly touted, but has struggled, especially against lefties. He's up to 268, though, with 3 homers. So Duvall get 1 RBI, because Olsen would have scored on the ground out with the infield back anyway. And Albee scored from second. The pitch. That's in there. Strike 3 called. Fastball over the inside part of the plate. So on 3 pitches, he goes down swinging. Or looking, I should say. Clinic called out.
It had been 14 games since the Red Sox had allowed an unearned run, and that has changed times 2.
Just can't afford to do it against a team this good and a pitcher this good opposing. Sean Murphy, the catcher, takes outside. The former Oakland Athletic had an abdominal injury in opening day, missed the next 49 games. Trying to get the bat going, but he did help win Sunday's game against Oakland with a bloop double. 158 overall with 2 RBIs. When he swings, it pops a foul right side out of play. Dominic Smith charged with 2 errors in this inning. The ball at first. Still only 1 man out. Orlando Arcia, the shortstop, on deck. 1-1 pitch. He swung on, hit 1 hop, hard grab by Devers, fires the second out on to first. They turn it over. 5-4-3. Good play by Raffy, because that took a wicked hop. It was scalded. And they turn it over. Westbrook, the pivot man, that retires the side, but 2 unearned runs cross the plate. 2-0 Braves on the Shaws and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Why should you hire the largest injury firm in the world for your injury case? Let me count the ways. Your case will be handled by your lawyer, a paralegal, and a case manager who's always in the office for you when your lawyer's in court. There's also a 24-hour hotline if you ever have a question or a problem. We've collected over $20 billion and won a lot. Injured? The choice is easy. Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm. Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Johnson Paint is now a Rings End brand. We'll use our expertise to turn your inspiration into reality with Benjamin Moore's large selection of brilliant and durable paints and stains. We offer expert advice for both contractors and homeowners, like complimentary in-store color and design consultations. Johnson Paint is proud to be New England's largest Benjamin Moore retailer, with 31 convenient locations as well as online shopping. No matter how big or small your project, we'll make sure you have everything you need to do it right. With Benjamin Moore at Johnson Paint, your inspiration, our expertise.
Today through Thursday at Shaw's in Star Market, buy 2, get 1 free on select varieties of strawberries, blackberries, blueberries, and raspberries. Yes, a berry bonanza. Pick 2 of your favorite berries and get a 3rd package or pint for free. Shaw's in Star Market, the official supermarket of the Red Sox Radio Network.
The odds of a foul
online crime are 1 in 4. You and your family need Aura with scam protection, fraud monitoring, and parental control features. Protect everything your family does online with Aura. Go to aura.com/baseball to start your free trial today. The 1 in 4 statistics is based on research conducted by Javelin Strategy and Research. No one can prevent all identity theft or monitor all transactions effectively.
More Boston sports opinion, more often. Just download the Odyssey app. Now, back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
200 runs hurting the Red Sox. They're down 2-zip as Max Fried, who struck out the side in the first, go up against Rafi Devers. Yankees 2.5 over Baltimore as we begin tonight's play in the league leaders. And we'll check the new Subaru of New England scoreboard. Make this a Subaru summer with the all-tropical, all-symmetrical, all-wheel drive, and your authorized Subaru detailer at SubaruofNewEngland.com. Ball 1 missing to Rafi, who's at 283. He's homered 11 times and driven in 29. Fried delivers home and a foul to the backstop. A fastball down and away. Batting in the Herb Chambers batting order, followed by Jamie Westbrook and then Garrett Cooper. Garrett Cole's made a rehab start now for the Yankees. He should be back fairly soon. Here's the pitch. Swinging a high, towering pop fly to shallow left field. Third baseman out, shortstop on, and the left fielder makes the catch. It's Klenick for the out. It was up there forever. 1 down for Jamie Westbrook. His first major league start. Made his debut Sunday in a key spot in the 9th inning and worked a 5-pitch walk. Jimmy has played 1,159 minor league games over 11 years before making his debut on Sunday. He's playing at second base. The barrel man, as he calls himself, takes it outside, ball 1. At Worcester, he hit .207, 5 homers, and drove in 29 runs. Goes about 5'7". He packs some wallop with that swing. His family is here. Fastball missing up and away. He's played in the systems of Arizona, Milwaukee, Detroit, the Yankees, and the Red Sox. 49 games at Worcester this year, 21 at third, 12 in right, 7 at second, 6 at first. Outside for a ball. 2-1. He showed a discerning eye.
Called that a strike, which is ridiculous. Mom, dad, wife, baby. Well, maybe not baby, but all of them nervous.
2 balls and a strike. His first official major league at bat. Of course, the plate appearance with a walk. Here's the 2-1. And he swings and lines one hard to center field, but Harris moves back 3 steps and has it. He barreled that one up. Barrel man at number 73, but he's retired. 2 quick outs here for Garrett Cooper. He was 0 for his last 10, hitting .206. 1 homer and 10 RBIs on that scoreboard. The Yankees, who owned the Twins, leading again 1-0 in the second inning. Baltimore and Toronto are scoreless. That's in the second. And that slides over the inside edge, a call strike. No balls and a strike with 2 out and nobody on. Max Fried deals and a bonding ball hit to the second baseman, charged by Albies, glove, short flip to first. 1-2-3, go the Red Sox after 2-0 Braves on the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Network.
With the enhanced engine performance and fuel economy of newly reformulated Tri-Clean gas from Citgo, you're good to go. But good to go where? Exotic bird shopping? To your Tuesday night bowling league?
Woo! That's a turkeys.
Good to go try your luck at bingo.
G32. Bingo!
Good to go to a lumberjack competition.
I'm gonna move my car.
New top-tier Tri-Clean gas from Citgo. The most advanced fuel we've ever made. Now you're good to go.
During this call to the bullpen, your New England Ford dealers remind you that this is the perfect time to check out all their great Ford truck offers at buyfordnow.com. You'll find special deals on Ford F-150, built Ford tough and smarter than ever. The legendary Super Duty, our most capable heavy-duty pickup, and the turbocharged Ranger, ready for your next adventure. Visit buyfordnow.com and see why now's the time to buy or lease your new Ford truck.
1877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids.
today at carsforkids.org. Your car, running or not, could be picked up as soon as the next day. No title, no problem. Go to carsforkids.org today.
1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Now accepting donations of land, homes, buildings, or any kind of real estate.
Create your own home paradise with a soothing new hot tub, year-round pool, or sauna from New England Spas, the in-the-tub injury sponsor of the Red Sox radio pregame. They're in Natick, Norwell, Auburn, and soon in Warwick, or at nespas.com.
You're listening to the Sox on the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network. Now back to the play-by-play action.
Third inning, no score. Red Sox now with 54 unearned runs allowed this season, trail 2-0. And for the play-by-play, here's Will Fleming.
Thanks so much, Joe. Cutter Crawford back to work. The NESN telecast has a shot of somebody who looks like Cutter's doppelganger. He's got his wife and his little baby on her lap, watching Cutter throw his first pitch of the third to Orlando Arcia, and it's grounded to third. Raffy been very steady there. A couple crow hops to the throw to first, and one pitch, one out. That was a classic shot. Mom has got both arms around the baby, doting on him. Dad just having a Sam Summer. Why not? Beautiful night at the ballpark. With one down, here's Michael Harris II. Cutter's been efficient in spite of the poor defense behind him. The double play helped with that. 33 pitches now thrown. He pitches, and Harris backed away a little bit with a cut fastball. Herb Chambers' batting order brought to you by Herb Chambers, Lincoln of Norwood and Lincoln of Westboro. Peppers in on the grass at third, the 1-0. Strike. Curveball on the corner. It's 1-1. Luis Heel is on the mound again for the Yankees, the American League pitcher of the month. Phenomenal. Garrett Cole made a rehab start today for the Yanks as Harris takes a little high with a cut fastball from Cutter, and it's 2-1. As if they needed more. Heel wasn't supposed to be in their rotation. He is taken off. One down in the third, the 2-1. A little bit high. So 3-1. The former Rookie of the Year. Max Fried has got typical no-hit type stuff tonight. Here's a high fly into right center field. Well shy of the triangle. Duran trots in. He makes the play. And they're two down. With a lefty on the mound like Fried, Red Sox giving David Hamilton the night off. The middle infield is Rafaela and Westbrook, a couple of righties. So that means Duran is back in center. Ref Snyder in left with Bobby Dahlbeck making his first ever professional major league appearance in the outfield. Quickly two down. And here's Austin Riley. Check swing. He appeared to go around. He did on a sweeper. And it's 0-1. Talking to Braves people before the game about the Acuna injury and what they were able to do in 21 without him, they made a really important distinction, I thought. 0-1 to Riley. Crawford throws. And a fastball misses high. And that is, that year without Acuna, they still had Freddie Freeman and Dansby Swanson, both of whom really stepped up. So that'll be the question in this season. Who might fill the void? 1-1. Swing and a miss. That was about the best cutter he's thrown tonight at 87 miles an hour. 1-2. Sox have lost 6 of 10 in that spot. Outscored 53-36. 1-2. Swing and a miss. He got him with a great third inning for Crawford. See if the offense can get anything going against Max Fried next. 1-0 Braves. Rather 2-0 Braves after 2.5 on the Shaws and Star Market Red Sox Network.
Say goodbye to traditional car buying or leasing and say hello to flexibility. Flex Car is a monthly car subscription that includes insurance, maintenance, 24/7 roadside assistance, and more. Find out why more people are switching to Flex Car today at flexcar.com.
Hi, we're Comparion Insurance Agency. Right now you're thinking, Comparion, never heard of them. We know.
We also know that you have no idea that comparing insurance agents are local and provide expert advice. So to help it stick, we're going to say local agent 4 times in the next 15 seconds. Ready? Go. Our local agents know you and your community. Our local agents offer insurance from top carriers. Our local agents have minty fresh breath.
Find us at comparinginsurance.com. Comparion Insurance Agency. Local agents, expert advice.
And there's number 4.
A berry delicious sale is happening now at Shaw's in Star Market. Hey, it's Joe. Today through Thursday, buy 2, get 1 free on select varieties of strawberries, blackberries, blueberries, and raspberries. Yes, it's a berry bonanza. Pick 2 of your favorite berries and get a 3rd package or pint for free. Lowest priced item is free. Short on time? Order free curbside pickup or get delivery. Fresh berries are ripe and ready. Hurry in and save. Shaw's in Star Market, the official supermarket of the Red Sox Radio Network.
This is Danielle Ferrier at Heading Home. We are a leading provider of emergency shelter and housing for children and adults experiencing homelessness. Today, we are facing a housing crisis in Massachusetts, which is why we've teamed up with community partners like Northern Bank.
This is Michelle Arnold at Northern Bank. We are committed to supporting impactful programs in our communities. Together, we're working to give everyone a safe place to call home. Visit headinghomeinc.org today to see how you can help. Northern Bank, member FDIC.
Want to listen to WEEI on the go? Just download the Odyssey app. Now, back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
To the bottom of the 3rd, Bobby Dahlbeck leading it off against Max Fried. And a first pitch fastball for strike 1. I didn't realize David Ortiz was in the building. He's in the booth next to us. Dahlbeck mashed again at AAA, trying to pull it together here, but swing and a miss at a cut fastball, and it's 0-2. Just has had so much difficulty making contact at the major league level. 0-2 here from Fried. Pitch is strike 3 call. Curveball on the corner, 3 pitches seen, and Dahlbeck quickly gone. So for Bobby now, that is 54 at-bats and 29 strikeouts. Continued to blast off at the AAA level. 26 games down there, 8 homers and an 860 OPS. So here's Dom Smith looking to atone a little bit with 1 down. Strike on the outside corner. Whether you're off to the ballpark, dog park, or amusement park, Citgo top tier Tri-Clean gasoline gets you where you're going. Traveling near or far, when you start with Citgo, you're good to go. The 0-1, a little bit outside. This guy really is one of the best pitchers in the whole sport. Max Fried. 1 earned run coming in his last 17 overall innings. 1-1. Pitch is called a ball. Fastball inside. It's 2-1. One earned run or less for Fried, and 5 of his last 7 starts. The 2-1. That is low. Change up. And it's 3-1. LA kid, but by all accounts, totally fierce competitor on the mound. You can imagine Chris Sale appreciates that. 3-1. Pitch. High fly toward the monster in left. This hit well. It is back there. It is high. It is off the top of the wall and gone. Dom Smith goes yard. An opposite field home run off of Max Fried, and it's 2-1.
Well, surprising lefties have hit him better than a 400 clip, only more than 50 at-bats. But Dominic Smith had a high fadeaway fly that hit that ledge just above the red line of the wall.
So he does atone a little bit. Classic Fenway fly right there. Just onto the ledge. So the lead is cut in half here, State on Rafaela. He takes curveball on the inside corner for strike 1. I mean, 3-1 pitch that was sort of out over the outside corner, and Smith just lobbed it barely over the monster. Backdoor curveball that misses to Rafael, and it's 1-1.
Fifth home run allowed by Fried, the third to a left-hand batter.
I feel like in this week alone, we've had more Ball's hit off that ledge in a long time. Here's a shot into the gap in left center field. Long run for Harris. And right in front of the 379 marker, he tracks it down. Rafaela gets a taste of his own medicine, and they're 2 down.
Harris has the best sprint speed on the Rays ball club. He showed it right there.
Good jump, good first step. That'll ease some of the pain of the errors for Dom Smith. And Rafaela smoked that ball, but he's gone. 2 down. And here's Jarren Duran. Struck out swinging his first time. The pitch. Strike. Borderline, 95. Looked to be a little bit low, but called strike 1. 38 pitches needed for Fried. 2-1 the score in the third. Here's the pitch. High. It's so hard to hit the ball hard. Rafaela deserves credit there. This guy has the lowest what they call barrel rate in the game, which combines launch angle, exit velocity that produces a slugging average above 500. The 1-1 is swung on and missed. Curveball, and it's 1-2. Every 4-bagger the Red Sox hit this season. Red Sox Radio Network donates $40 to Cars for Kids. Making our donation, you should too. So, Dom Smith put some money in the bank. 2 down, bases empty. A run in for the Sox in this bottom of the third. Max Fried always out of the stretch throws, and Jarren takes a ball. This time a slider in the dirt. And it's 2-2. The Larry O'Brien Trophy. NBA Championship brass was in the building today. Spent some time on the mound at Fenway Park. 2-2. Duran swings and misses. Curveball, he is gone. Twice struck out is Duran. To the fourth we go. 2-1 Braves in the Shaws and Star Market Red Sox Network.
For the 47th year in a row, Ford F-Series are America's best-selling trucks. The trucks that move mountains also move boats, bricks, and 2x4s. Work days and weekends, job sites and campsites. F-150 and the all-new Super Duty never stop working, just like you. Ford F-Series, official truck of your Boston Red Sox and America's #1 selling trucks 47 years straight. It's a record that may never be broken until next year. Sales claim based on 1977 to 2023 CY total sales.
Mass Mutual is an official partner of the Red Sox. And as fans first, we know you're already zoning out. So here are 20 soothing seconds of Fenway sounds, because there's nothing like being at the ballpark. This meditation is brought to you by Mass Mutual, official partner of the Red Sox. Learn more at massmutual.com/Red Sox.
Lou Maloney here for my friends at Shaws and Star Market. Now, when I'm on the road with the team, the one way I help at home is by ordering groceries for our family online with the Shaws and Star Market deals and delivery app. They have them ready at curbside, and they'll deliver them right to my front door. I can see how much money I save, and we all love that. Just visit shaws.com or starmarket.com. You can choose free curbside pickup or delivery. Shaws and Star Market, make them the MVP of your family, too. Shaws and Star Market, perfecting the art of fresh.
We're packing up and hitting the road for Roadshow season number 3. Stop number 6 is the Basketball Hall of Fame in Springfield on Friday from 6 to 10. The Greg Hill Roadshow is presented by Miller Lite. It's Miller Time New England, and by Harbor One Bank.
Red Sox Review after the game on 93.7 WEEI.
Marcell Ozuna leads it off for the Braves in the top of the fourth. Orange reflecting off the Citgo sign. In the left field distance, Ozuna, who loves Fenway Park, digs in and he takes a curveball from Cutter. Down low for ball 1. One of 7 people is Ozuna to hit a home run to the right of the flagpole in straightaway center field, the 1-0. Swing and a miss. The others, Hank Greenberg, Jimmy Fox, Moose Skowron, Yaz, Bobby Mitchell, and Jim Rice. How did Yaz do that? That's unbelievable.
Yeah, it's a long way for a left-hand batter especially. Long way for anybody.
1-1. Here's the pitch. Outside. That was the day in the COVID year in consecutive games. He and Riley hit 3 home runs in a single game.
He's got 5 homers in his first 8 games at Fenway, Ozuna does.
2-1. Fouled off on the first base side. Where would this offense be without him? I mean, as a team, they've hit 59 home runs. He's hit 17 of them.
And he's a Triple Crown candidate, leading in home runs and RBIs, third in batting average.
2-2. Now Westbrook at second, shading more behind the bag. Crawford throws. That's up and in. Cutter has allowed homers in 5 of his last 6 starts, so this is a perilous spot here. And we've got bright yellow sleeves and red gloves. A little Ronald McDonald look going. The 3-2 is outside. He walked him, which that's certainly not what Cutter's looking to do to lead off an inning, but the way he's going, I'd say not the end of the world. So leadoff man aboard, and here's Matt Olson. We take 10 seconds for station ID on the Shaw's and Star Market Red Sox Network.
From the WEEI studios, 93.7 WEEI FM and HD1, Lawrence, Boston. Always live on the free Odyssey app.
Matt Olson just attempted a bunt.
Thank you very much.
Honestly. He's been a little bit hotter of late, 4 for his last 11 with a homer and a double. And when we saw him in Atlanta in a total funk, but you knew it would not be long until he got going. The Red Sox will absolutely take that. Strike 1 on a bunt attempt. 0-1. Ozuna at first. Here's the pitch. Olson takes. Cutter down and in. And it is 1-1. 4th inning brought to you by Cars for Kids. Donate your car and help a child today. Free pickup 877 Cars for Kids or carsforkids.com. No such thing as double play depth anymore. The 1-1 is outside. I mean, Westbrook has his heels right by the outfield grass. Rafaela is almost behind the second base bag from short. I mean, Rafi is at what you would sort of call double play depth at third, but let's say a ground ball's hit to him. I think the only way to turn it would be to throw it to Rafaela. Complicated. 2-1, fouled off. Clearly the numbers say that over time, you get more outs, you take away more hits in this sort of alignment, then it's worth thinking about making it a little bit more conventional double play positioning. 2-2. Ran a couple steps toward the triangle in center. Crawford throws. Olson chops one softly on the first base side. Crawford, great athlete. Gloves, he will tag Olson out. About halfway down the line. A soft dribbler. And on the play, Ozuna is to second base. Sox baseball brought to you by your New England Ford dealers. Celebrate the Great American Sales Event and join the Bronco family to get a great offer on America's best-selling trucks, F-Series. Big series for Kansas City begins tonight. They are in Cleveland with the Central leading Guardians, and Bobby Witt torched a ball. They lead the Guards 5-3. Ozzie Albies swings and fouls the first pitch back. 0-1 to him. Certainly looks like the Royals have found their next superstar. He is the real deal.
Well, they paid him enough.
Indeed they did.
Bobby Witt Jr., who has, of course, family roots in Canton, Mass.
0-1 to Albies. Fouled. Straight back. Seth Lugo is on the mound. He's been great for the Royals. Hunter Renfroe also homered for them. Kansas City 11 games above Cleveland 39-20. No balls, 2 strikes. A man at second with 1 down. Pitch. Swing and a miss. He elevated a sweeper and Albies couldn't get it. That's good stuff from Crawford. He's got more swing and miss going tonight. His 4th strikeout. And with 2 down, here's Adam Duvall. Baltimore's in Toronto. Right away, the O's with Corbin Burns on the mound lead 4-0. Here's a ground ball to third. Devers plays the second hop. Easily throws to first to retire Duvall, his former teammate, in time. And The Red Sox work around the leadoff walk. Bottom 4 next. 2-1 Atlanta. Red Sox will have Refsnyder, Wong, and Devers. Heart of the order coming up on the Shaws and Star Market Red Sox Network.
Just like our hometown legends of the Diamond, Herb Chambers has been hitting it out of the park for decades with legendary customer service. With over 35 brands and so many locations, Herb Chambers offers the largest inventory of cars, trucks, and SUVs in New England. You can always count on getting the lowest prices and best value. And at Herb Chambers, you always get more for your trade. Come see for yourself and experience our legendary customer service today. Herb Chambers. We don't sell cars, we help people buy them.
This is Danielle Ferrier at Heading Home. We are a leading provider of emergency shelter and housing for children and adults experiencing homelessness. Today, we are facing a housing crisis in Massachusetts, which is why we've teamed up with community partners like Winchester Cooperative Bank.
This is Steve Stewart at Winchester Cooperative Bank. As a community bank, we're committed to supporting programs that make a positive impact on our neighbors in need. We've teamed up with Heading Home to address the crisis of housing. Together, we are working to give everyone a safe place to call home. Winchester Cooperative Bank, member FDIC, member DIF.
Hey, it's Greg. Come hang out with us for the Thursday night pre-show for the Road Show at Tap Sports Bar in the MGM Springfield from 7:30 to 9:30. The Greg Hill Road Show is presented by Miller Lite. It's Miller time. New England, please drink responsibly.
Navien tankless water heaters, the proven leader in condensing technology. Request a Navien because you deserve the best in endless hot water delivery. Learn about Navien's condensing tankless water heaters and find a Navien contractor at tanklessmadesimple.com.
Count on Navien. Hi, Discover. It's Jennifer Coolidge, and your cashback match has inspired me.
Great. We love doubling the cashback you earn at the end of your first year.
I'm doubling everything now. I'm double dating. I'm double dipping.
Discover Cashback Match. See terms at discover.com/creditcard.
Ask your smart speaker to play 93.7 WEEI. Now, back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
Rob Refsnyder leading it off for the Red Sox. In the bottom of the 4th, they trail 2-1. Rob, good at bat, but it did end in a strikeout. Long battle with Fried. Curveball to him here for strike 1. Refsnyder, Wong, and Devers in the Herb Chambers batting order. Brought to you by Herb Chambers Volvo Cars of Norwood. The 0-1. Outside. I guess when Dom Smith hit the home run, David Ortiz next door said, "See, that's what happens when Poppy's in the house."
Can he make a comeback?
1-1. Outside. Change up, and it's 2-1. You're the proud grandpa of a high school graduate now, Joe.
Yes, great festivities Saturday at the Marshville High graduation, and a big victory in the opening round of the state tournament. On Monday, beating Whittier Tech 2-1.
2-1 swung on a miss, and that sets up a matchup with a juggernaut, huh?
Yeah, Wachusett tomorrow. I believe they're ranked number 1, Eastern Mass.
Well, so, you know what? I mean, David did beat Goliath.
Anything can happen.
2-2. Pitch. Ripped down the right field line, foul. But in softball, if you get a dominant pitcher, that is all the difference, isn't it?
And they pitch almost every day. It's not a rotation. It's one pitcher. The most important. They're even more important to a team than a big league pitcher is to a team.
Because they can go more. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Refsnyder, leading off the 4th. Pitch. Strike 3 call. He knew it. Fastball right there. One away. This Max Fried, you can't even call it a mistake that he made to Dom Smith. I mean, pitch that is out of only 2 ballparks, a 17% hit probability, just kind of a lazy fly ball that snuck out. Otherwise, there'd be no hits.
I was looking at a chart of Max Fried, and the way he can command the inside corner to a right-hand batter is uncanny.
Truly one of the greats. Here's the pitch to him. Fouled off. I mean, that one got a piece of Murphy in the worst possible spot. He's doubled over. You know, the Braves are the gold standard for controlling their own young players contractually.
Yeah, they've done a marvelous job at tying him up. Albies, Harris. They didn't tie Freeman.
But this guy's
at least
next.
The second time, but yeah.
Can you imagine what a prize he would be on the free agent market? Amazing. Murphy's up and sort of walking it off.
He will be on the free agent market after this year, unless he signs during the season.
1 year, $15 million. Turned 30 years old in January. And suitors will be lined up for him.
The Rays seem to know when to fold up and when to hold up. They're very, very good at making young players, keeping them.
0-1 to Connor Wong after that foul ball. 2-1 Braves in the dirt. Good take. Max, before the season, said that he respects the Braves' way of not talking about contract negotiations. He said, I've spent most of my career here. That's all I know. The organization's been nothing but supportive. I've really enjoyed my time here. 1-1 outside. Wong struck out his first time. 325 with 5 homers. Pitch, swing and a miss. Changeup. And it's 2-2. He is represented by CAA Sports. He is free. So not a Boris client, which means that usually opens the door a little bit more for an earlier contract to be signed rather than taking it all the way to the wire. 2-2. Up and in. Fastball. Connor's been awesome with 2 outs and with runners in scoring position. Base is empty here, though. 3-2. Fried throws. Connor takes a ball. Very close. That was off the plate. That's one thing that Fried will do. First walk in this game. And here comes Devers. Sounds sort of crazy to say it, but against a guy like this, one base runner with Devers at the plate is like a big-time rally.
Again, lefties hit him better than righties, at least this year, by a large margin.
Pitch. Devers fouls it off. That was down and in to him, a sinking fastball. Strike 1 into the third base seats. So the Yankees in Minnesota, 1-0 in the third. Subaru of New England scoreboard introducing the all-new 2025 Subaru Forester. Even more style, safety, and adventure. 0-1. Ripped into left field. That is sinking, and that's going to go to the track. Wong makes the turn at second, and he will hold there. A very nice job by Kelnick to cut that thing off. That was a rocket the other way by Devers. Thought it might shoot to the base of the American League scores, but Kelnick very spry out there. But for the first time, other than the home run, the Red Sox have a man in scoring position, and won't you know it, here comes Jamie Westbrook. He crushed a ball to center field his first time. It was caught. Third big league plate appearance. Pitch to him is a strike. Bottom of the zone with a curveball. So neat to see his family in the stands here, anticipating that first big moment for him. 0-1. Fried throws. Jamie fouls it off his feet. A curveball, and it's 0-2. Red Sox tracked this, and they figured out that Jamie was the first guy. Did it hit him?
It did.
Wow. I thought he swung the bat.
Oh.
What? Didn't that hit the bat?
Oh, it was a catcher interference.
Oh, okay.
Catcher interference. That's the call, yep.
Well, he leads the world in that down in the minor leagues. He's got this long swing, so there it is. Jamie does a Westbrook specialty, and now the bases are loaded.
Here to the catcher, no time at bat.
For Garrett Cooper, here it is. Swing and a chopper foul. This is just imperative to at least tie the game here. Cooper of late has not thrived in this kind of situation.
For his last 11.
We got that report from Worcester that he just was constantly drawing those interferences. The 0-1, swing and a miss, not close to a slider in the dirt. It's
they're
nothing
much
in
more
2.
prevalent than they ever were, probably because catchers are trying to steal strikes.
They reached so far out to frame them. Oh, 0-2. What a sequence this is. pitch. Swinging a chopper foul. Garrett with the Red Sox, 2 for his first 13 with runners in scoring position. But he can tie the game without a hit here. He does not have a career grand slam, but he's been a good hitter in these spots. Bobby Dahlbeck is out on deck. Bases loaded, 1 down. The 0-2 from Fried. Swing and a miss. He got him. Slider in the dirt. Big second out. Just one of those spots where you get the walk by Wong, great plate appearance, then Raffy gets the hit. You catch a huge break on the catcher's interference. You just feel like it's so important to cash that in. But now it's to Dahlbeck to do that. Right-handed hitter with the bases loaded. Here's the pitch. Bobby rips it down the right field line. That's in for a hit. 1 run scores. Devers being waved home. He will score. Bobby Dahlbeck with a 2-run hit into right field, and it's 3-2 Red Sox.
Well, we went after the first pitch. He'd been taking so many first pitch strikes in his previous stints with the Red Sox. This was right down the middle. He hit it off the trademark, but strong enough to muscle it into right.
It kind of jammed him a little bit, so the Red Sox do cash it in. And who knows, maybe that'll just settle Dahlbeck in a little bit. On the play, Westbrook is over to third. So he's 90 feet away from scoring his first major league run. And here's Dom Smith, who homered his last time. 3-2 Sox, the pitch. In there, strike on the outside corner with a slider, and it's 0-1.
So these runs run earned.
1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a chopper foul. Is that automatic, Joe, because of the interference, or do you just see how the rest of the inning plays out?
Well, they charge an error. How would you know? I mean, he reached base, so they have to be unearned.
0-2.
Because it would have been 3 outs after the strikeout. Cooper.
0-2 to Dom Smith. They lead at first and third. The pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him this time with a curveball, and the inning is over, but Red Sox get 2 more on a Bobby D. Knocked to right. 3-2 Boston on the Shaw's and Star Market Red Sox Network.
Arbella Insurance has been doing business in the New England community for over 35 years. They're your friends, your neighbors, and fellow Boston fans. They do the wave at the ballpark together and get stuck in the same Sturo Drive traffic. At Arbella, being your neighbor helps them provide you with the coverage you need to drive, live, or run a business in this part of the country we call home. Arbella, here for Boston fans, here for good.
The Shaw's and Star Market Grand Slam Summer Sweepstakes is back. This is your chance to win free groceries for a year, plus other incredible prize experiences. Can you believe it? To enter, check your receipt for entry codes when you spend $50 or more. Official rules at GrandSlamSummerSweeps.com.
A slow network is no network for business. That's why more choose Comcast Business. And now we're introducing Ultimate Speed for Business, our fastest plans yet. We're up to 12 times faster than Verizon, AT&T, and T-Mobile. And existing customers could even get up to triple the speeds at no additional cost. All from the company with 99.9% network reliability and advanced cybersecurity. It's Ultimate Speed from Comcast Business, powering possibilities.
Don't miss out on our fastest speed plans yet. Get started with internet for $59.99 a month for 12 months with a 2-year contract. Plus, ask how to get up to an $800 prepaid card with a qualifying gig bundle. Don't wait. Call 1-800-501-6000 or go online to switch today. In 6/23/24, restrictions apply. New customers only with 150 megabits per second internet. Equal bill and autopay required. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra. Compares Comcast Business 1.25 gig to 100 megabits per second of Verizon 5G Business, AT&T Wireless Broadband, and T-Mobile for Business. Up to 3 times downloads for current, essential, and standard customers.
Take Boston sports with you wherever you go. Download the Odyssey app. Now, back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
Red Sox leading 3-2, 5th inning. Cutter Crawford on the mound here. And in the Herb Chambers Honda Boston, Honda Burlington batting order, it'll be the bottom third. Clinic leading off. He struck out looking his first time up. Going to have a check presentation here in a moment. The pitch is up and away, ball 1. We welcome Danielle Ferrier, the CEO of Heading Home, dealing with the homeless people here, and a check from some Massachusetts banks that really make a difference. Pitch is inside. A contingency of Massachusetts banks have banded together to once again make a generous contribution to Heading Home, which works to erode the impact on homelessness throughout Boston. And Danielle has joined us here. She will receive the check in a few minutes here. Pitch to Clinic is fouled to the left out of play. Danielle, nice to see you.
Thanks for having us.
And this has been a change here for the first time in 40 years since the shelter law was enacted. Families are being turned away from the shelter system. Here's the 2-1 pitch coming to the right-hand batter. And it's up and in. Is that because of a change in law or because of the number of homeless?
The number of homeless was increasing over time, and I think we've just seen that continue to increase in the current climate.
There's the 3-1 pitch. It swung on and missed, and we see it every night, the Cass Mass. It certainly is an issue.
Yes, it's an issue, and we appreciate partners like our Mass Banks who help tonight when we're getting ready.
Here's the pitch home, and he swings and pops a foul third base side near the stands and out of play. How was this initiated? How did we get them together with the banks?
So folks from our board and from the community banks come together and look to support ensuring that people have housing and shelter when they need it, and to help support when we need to expand for that increasing need.
3-2 pitch coming to the left-hand batter, and Clinic swings and drives one high, left center field, well hit, the ran to the go, back of the warning track, looks up, it's off the green, a paint scraper, and Clinic is into second with a double. Hit just to the right of Red Sox Foundation sign, so the tying run is in scoring position. And the following banks, Northern Bank, Harbor One Bank, Winchester Cooperative Bank, Village Bank, Berkshire Bank, Savings Bank, Morgan Stanley, and M&T Bank, and Avidia Bank have all been part of this organization, helping Heading Home. Runner at second for Murphy, who grounded into a 5-4-3 double play his first time up. And it's low and away. And Representative Bank has the check to present to you right here,
Beautiful.
Danielle.
It's like we won the lottery, Joe. These massive checks.
That would take up the whole wall in our broadcast booth.
Very cool. And we know what that means. It's not just a prop. It's not just a number.
Low and away. Read the total.
On behalf of Heading Home, thank you to all of our banks for a donation of $292,750.
Outstanding.
We are most grateful.
2-0 pitch coming to the right-hand batter. Checks the swing, foul, tips it, strike one.
Danielle, you interact with these people all the time. Can you try to put into words like what that kind of dollar amount means to people's lives?
Yeah, so it allows us to support keeping people out of shelter, finding shelter when we need it, and ensuring that people have permanent housing as well.
Pitch is in there for a strike at the knees.
And it must do so much for people's self-worth, their just self-confidence to be able to have a roof over their heads, huh?
Yeah, we can't really expect folks to function in the world if they don't have a house.
That's simple. 2-2. Swinging a ground ball up the middle, off the glove of the diving second baseman Westbrook into left center field. It rolls and it ties the game as Clinic scores from second. So lead short-lived. And it's tied at 3 as Murphy drives in his third run of this season.
We wish that more Red Sox were heading home in this inning than Braves, Joe.
That's gone the other way, at least to start this fifth inning.
How did you get involved with the organization?
So, for me, it became an issue of wanting to make sure that we gave folks, and especially children, the best possible start in life. And a home is where all of that starts. That's where folks grow, where they work.
Marcia grounded to third, grounds this one to short. Scooped and a throw to first by Raphael is wild, but backed up by the catcher. Raphael ran to second rather than flipping it to Westbrook, did a 360 spin move, but threw it to the home plate side at first. He wouldn't have had a chance for a double play anyway, but they do get the lead man 6-4.
I think he's working with Westbrook for the first time in a real game. That was probably the only chance, and it would have been the coolest looking double play of all time, but totally an unnecessary throw.
So 1 on and 1 out for Michael Harris. The second is grounded out to first and hit a fly ball to center. So you get a check for almost $300,000. Here's the pitch home, and it swung on, hit hard to second. Grabbed by Westbrook, long throw to be shortstop out, back to first double play. Harris hardly ran. I don't know if he's hurt or what, but he didn't run that ground ball out at all. Double play retires the side. Well, Danielle, congratulations on the work you do for heading home, and on that check that'll go a long way to helping people get a roof over their heads.
Really great.
Thank you.
After 4.5, tied at 3 on the Shaws and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
In between looking for your 10 lines this summer, let's see if you've got some money coming to you at findmassmoney.gov. Enter your name at findmassmoney.gov. The money could come from a long-forgotten bank account, payroll, refund checks, insurance proceeds. Enter your name at findmassmoney.gov.
As a Boston sports fan, we know heartbreak. Hey, we even have a friggin' hill named after it. But we also know wicked awesome, like all our championship parades. When it comes to getting your CPAP supplies, New Englanders deserve a wicked awesome experience. Eastern MedTech is the GOAT of CPAP suppliers. Next time you need supplies for your CPAP anywhere in New England, depend on Eastern MedTech. Call 857-400-0044 or see easternmedtech.com.
Searching the internet is great. It stinks. I've typed in happiness. I still can't find it. Type in replacement windows, you get 5 million pages. It's like playing Where's Waldo, but he changed his shirt and got contacts. It's impossible. So I got this idea. Instead of doing an internet search, do an internet find. Type in well, you know where this is going. Right window. And look at that. Right window quality Energy Star windows installed. A galaxy of 5-star reviews, a bunch of, wait a minute, 1 star. Oh, it's that guy we had to let go. But we heard he found a new job, and we're very happy for him. Right window phone number, lifetime warranty, right window patio and entry doors installed. Cool. Well, you get the idea. If you need a new door, new windows, why do a search? If you type in right window, you'll do a find. What's this? Right window jingle. Ooh, I love this. Buffering. I hate buffering. Come on, when are you going to finish? Oh, thank you.
Take Boston sports with you wherever you go. Download the Odyssey app. Now, back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
4-6-3 double play, inning the top of the inning, tied at 3, and the first pitch of this inning is grounded by Raphael to third, and it kicks off the glove in the chest of the third baseman Riley. That'll be an E5. Right at Riley, but it came up, hit the heel of the glove, and then off the lettering on his uniform. It's an E5.
Unusual. You'd have to think this spot, Joe, Duran's looks sort of overmatched by Fried. Wouldn't you consider asking him to square around in this spot?
Yeah, because with his speed, it could possibly result in a hit. Well, we've already had 4 unearned runs, 2 on each side in this game, and an E5 opens the 5th inning. Duran with 2 Ks. Fried delivers, run it goes, taken for a strike, to throw down to second, and they got him. Strong throw by Murphy, and a nice tag made by Arcia, the shortstop, who reached across, tagged him on the body, taking the throw slightly to the right of second base.
Hey, Rafael can run, but he's been caught stealing now more than anybody on the team. It was a good jump. Murphy's such a good throw. That's why I was thinking they might be talking bunt.
2-6 on the out, so he's wiped out right away. And there's a drive hit high to left center field, but Harris moves back on the track. By the National League scores, he makes the catch. Had about 2 steps to go to the scoreboard. So that is the second out. 110th pitch brought to you by 110 Grill. Gluten-free dining done right. 110 Grill, an official partner of the Red Sox Network. With 2 out, here is Refsnyder, who struck out swinging, struck out looking. Code word of the game is 2024, 2024 Red Sox. Make sure to enter your code word in the member portal. There's a ground ball toward the middle, through for a base hit. First ball swinging, Refsnyder. That's the Red Sox 4th base hit.
Well, Big Poppy's in the front row of the monster seats with the Larry O'Brien NBA title trophy. You'll be stunned to know he's smiling on the phone, talking to people and taking pictures.
Wearing a Celtics jersey.
Al Horford.
Number 42. He's so inhibited.
Right. If only anybody could get him to come out of his shell.
Don't drop it. It's right there in the first row of the monster seat, just behind that ledge. Wong swings and misses strike one, the Larry O'Brien trophy.
I'd like to see Wong hit one right there.
Well, you wouldn't want it to knock the trophy over because the Celtics are going to win that, we hope. Starting Thursday night, 0-1 pitch to Wong. And the delivery is low and inside today through Thursday at Shaw's in Star Market. Buy two, get one free. A select variety of strawberries, blackberries, and raspberries. Pick the two favorite berries. Get a third package or pint free for the lowest priced item. Shaw's in Star Market, official supermarket of the Red Sox Radio Network. 1-1 to Wong, batting third instead of throw to first, and he's back safely. This guy is a great move. It's another reason you would be reluctant to run on him. He's had 26 pickoffs since 2017, the most in baseball. You can see a good move right there. Here's the pitch, and he swings and misses. Boy, he's so effective working down and in to right-hand batters. That was a curve. 1-2. So Raffaella caught. Now 8 for 13. That's not a good ratio.
No.
Caught 5 times. 1-2 pitch. Breaking ball. Strike 3 over the outside corner. That is punch out number 9. Red Sox continuing to fan at an alarming rate after 5, tied at 3 on the Shaw's in Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
A very, very delicious sale is happening now at Shaw's in Star Market. Hey, it's Lou. Today through Thursday, buy two, get one free on select varieties of strawberries, blackberries, blueberries, and raspberries. Yeah, it's a berry bonanza. Pick two of your favorite berries and get a third package or pint for free. Lowest price item is the one that's free. Short on time? Order free curbside pickup or get delivery. Fresh berries are ripe and ready. Hurry in and save. Shaw's in Star Market, the official supermarket of the Red Sox Radio Network.
With the enhanced engine performance and fuel economy of newly reformulated Tri-Clean gas from Citgo, you're good to go. But good to go where? Exotic bird shopping? To your Tuesday night bowling league?
Woo! That's a turkeys.
Good to go try your luck at bingo.
G32. Bingo!
Good to go to a lumberjack competition.
I'm gonna move my car.
New top-tier Tri-Clean gas from Citgo. The most advanced fuel we've ever made. Now you're good to go.
There are giants among us, and their impact is huge. They are the men and women building and sustaining our Navy's next-generation submarines. They are giants in what they do because they work in a place where they can grow, where they can learn the skills to build careers as powerful as the beasts they forge. If you're ready to go big, get on board. We build giants at buildsubmarines.com.
Create your own home paradise with a soothing new hot tub, year-round pool, or sauna from New England Spas, the in-the-tub injury sponsor of the Red Sox Radio Pregame. They're in Natick, Norwell, Auburn, and soon in Warwick, or at nespas.com.
More Boston sports opinion, more often. Just download the Odyssey app. Now, back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
To the 6th inning we go. Red Sox and the Braves tied at 3. Cutter Crawford has thrown 71 pitches. Austin Riley leading it off. Cutter throws, and he clips the inside corner with a cut fastball for strike one. Always on the first base side of the rubbers. Crawford splays out the fingers of that glove in the 0-1 way outside with another cutter. And it's 1-1. First Brave third baseman with 38 home runs in a season since Chipper did it in 2001. And Cedon Rafaela's hero, certainly his parents anyway. The 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed. The fastball, and it's 1-2. Yankees have stretched their lead over the Twins as Crawford's 1-2, misses a little high and outside, 2-2. Just a spectacular start to the season for Crawford. Obviously, it has dipped since, but the defense has let him down tonight. He's been good. 2-2. High fly foul on the first base side. As the skies darken, the sit-go sign is on. As dusk has arrived at Fenway Park. The one thing about these Braves, even with Acuna down, they've lost so many games to injuries. Red Sox know a thing or two about that. 2-2. Outside, you look at the numbers for guys like Riley and Olsen, and even to some extent Harris and Albies. 3-2. Check swing. Did he go? No. And a cut fastball misses up top. So Cutter was ahead of him 1-2. That's a walk to begin this sixth inning. And all that means to me is that there's room for this Braves offense to just grow and become what it has been for so long, an absolute juggernaut. This guy's doing his part, Marcell Ozuna. This is scary here. 3-3 in the sixth. The pitch to him is grounded to third. Devers dives off his glove. Nobody gets it. Rafaela picks it up, and everybody's safe. An infield hit for Ozuna. And here come the Braves in the sixth. Rafi, who made that spectacular play in the top of the ninth on Sunday, almost got there. Dropped his glove a little bit. It's still off his left hand. You sure hope he's not hurt. Left arm is kind of dangling, and he's wincing. Talk about the last thing the Red Sox could afford. They already had a similar thing with Story. Now Rafi kind of craning his neck toward his right shoulder. So you hold your breath there on the day that Wilyer Abreu goes to the injured list. 2 on, nobody out. Here's Olsen. He's 0 for 2. The pitch. Strike on the outside corner. Good cutter from Crawford. Oh, 1-1. Westbrook way in the hole at second. The pitch popped up right toward Jamie. Rafael is going to take charge as the infield fly is called. He makes the play on the right side of the bag, and Olsen is gone for out number 1. Gleyber Torres homered to give the Yankees a lead, and then Aaron Judge, a 2-run double. I mean, for a guy who started the season so slow, he's back to being the MVP. Incredible production. So, 1 bullet dodged here for Crawford. Two on with 1 out for Albies. Ozzie doubled inside the first base bag and then struck out swinging on a slider up and above the zone. Third time through the order. He tries to stop his swing on a sweeper in the dirt, and he does. According to Jeremy Riggs, the third base umpire. So it is 1-0. Bobby Dahlbeck playing right where Wilyer Abreu often does, a little bit deeper than some. Out in right field here at Fenway, which makes sense for a guy who's doing it for the first time. 1-0. Smith plays behind Ozuna off the line at first. The pitch ripped high and deep into right center field toward the Red Sox bullpen. Adios. An absolute bomb by Albies, and the Braves jump ahead 6-3. Third time through the order, Albies gets Crawford. A big fly, and the Braves have doubled up the Sox.
Well, he packs some power in that 5'7" frame. Right down the middle, center cut just above the belt.
That's been the problem lately for Crawford. Mistakes right in the heart of the plate. That was a fastball, a 4-seamer at 91.
6th home run he's allowed.
And all those in his last 6 starts as Adam Duvall stands in and takes a cutter for strike 1. Incredible, the Red Sox starting rotation for the first month of the season. far and away the best in baseball, but my has that turned. 0-1 swung on and missed to Cutter. And it's 0-2. Since May 7th, 4.45 ERA. That's 7th worst in baseball. And over the last 10 days, it's even worse than that. Right around 6. 0-2 to Duvall. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him. In just 3 pitches. So Crawford has his 5th strikeout. Bernardino was up, and he'll continue to throw, but you wonder whether that blast from Albies might alter Alex Cora's plans. I think if Crawford can get the final out of this 6th inning, then you might see someone else get up. Pitch to Kelnick. Popped up into shallow left center field. Duran and Refsnyder come together, and Jared takes charge and makes the play. Inning over, but Ozzie Albies hits a 3-run homer. And with that, going to the bottom of the 6th, 6-3 Atlanta on the Shaws and Star Market Red Sox Network.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. If you've been injured in an accident and would like to know the value of your case, it's easy. Go to forthepeople.com and go to verdicts and settlements to see cases just like yours. You may see numbers that are much higher than what your lawyer's telling you. You see, all lawyers are not the same. Some may only handle a few injury cases a year. This is all we do. Injured? The choice is easy. Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm. Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Herb Chambers is throwing heat this season with an exceptional lineup of new and pre-owned vehicles. Offering 35 brands and thousands of vehicles, Herb Chambers offers you the most choices when looking for your next vehicle. Game on.
Hi, Christian here, and I'm smiling. Why? Because I finally found a solution for my ankle pain. I've dealt with ankle pain throughout my career, and no matter what I did, the pain never went away. It just got worse, and nothing worked until I found Ortho Laser New England. After just a few 15-minute treatments, my ankle pain has already improved, and it's on its way to being pain-free. I love it. Ortho Laser is New England's exclusive laser, which stimulates intracellular activity in your damaged cells. And basically, it just heals your joint from within without needles or surgery. Does it hurt? Not a bit. And it doesn't cost thousands. And man, I tell you what, it works great. I've been skipping around this studio like I'm a kid. Whether you have an old joint injury, new injury, or arthritis, choose Ortho Laser New England. Multiple New England locations. I go to the one in Dedham, so close to my house, or you can check them out online at ortholaserne.com. That's Ortholaser with a Z-N-E.com.
You're listening to the Sox on the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network. Now, back to the play-by-play action.
Raffy Devers to lead it off for the Red Sox as we go into the bottom of the 6th. Ozzie Albies has changed this game. Good to see Raffy taking the bat. A little worried after he made that diving play at third. Takes first pitch strike on the corner. Inside half, he shakes his neck around. And it's 0-1. He's nodding up and down. Yes, says Raffy. He's lined out to left and singled to left. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Big rip there. Takes a big sighing breath. And it's 0-2. He is locked in at the plate right now, Devers. The 4-hit game in Baltimore all the other way was a clear sign of that. So too the game-tying home run on Sunday. The ball's 2 strikes. Fried throwing his 78th pitch is outside. This copyrighted broadcast presented by Authority of the Red Sox cannot be reproduced or retransmitted in any form without the express written consent of EEI and the Red Sox. This guy's gone 7 or more in 4 of his last 5. Max Fried. 1-2. Outside. He's a marvel. And the truth is, the Red Sox did so well to get one on the Smith home run, and then Bobby D delivers to tie the game. That was a really disappointing top of the 6th inning. 2-2. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him. That was just nasty. Curveball. That's his 10th strikeout.
Another double-digit strikeout game for the Red Sox.
It was a bad combo in that way, Joe. I mean, Fried, even though he's not a strikeout specialist. 9 and 6 strikeouts in his last 2, and now 10. So here's Jamie Westbrook looking for his first big league hit and his 4th big league plate appearance. He's looked good today. Fastball high. Hit a shot to center that was caught and then reached on catcher's interference. They've changed one of those runs in the 4th inning to unearned.
Which makes no sense. They should both be unearned.
1-0. Here's the pitch. Swinging a shot and foul on the first base side.
Red Sox are 13th in most strikeouts in the league. Only the Rangers, I take that back, only the Mariners have fanned more, and Oakland 14th, and Mariners most strikeouts.
Oh, the 1-1 hits him. So Westbrook's going to be on base for the second time. A yanked fastball by Fried. So his family still waiting on that first big league hit, but Westbrook has been useful in this game. Tomorrow the Red Sox will see the righty Spencer Schwellenbach, so it's possible that, if not likely, that David Hamilton will be back in the game, but who knows? Maybe Westbrook will get another start. Here's Garrett Cooper. The pitch to him is strike on the inside corner. Cooper is really fighting it offensively. He did hit 2 balls right at the defense hard on Sunday, but it's been a scuffle. 0-1. Fried delivers. Fouled back. He just looks a little tardy on fastballs, does Cooper. Chase Anderson is warming, so just as we predicted, the Albies home run, Bernardino was up in a tie game. Now that it's 6-3 Braves, they lean to Anderson for now anyway. Cooper, the 0-2 in the dirt. The Braves are just such a well-constructed roster. They're loaded. You got Sean Murphy. He was hurt. They lost almost nothing because they have Travis d'Arnaud on the roster. And they lost Freddie Freeman. They brought in Matt Olson. Just a complete ball club. 1-2. Pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him. Slider. Missed that by several feet. And they're 2 down. 11 strikeouts for Fried. And here now, Bobby Dahlbeck. And that one swing could unlock something in Dahlbeck.
2-run double for who else? Aaron Judge. Yankees lead 3-0 as Heel is working on a 1-hit shutout through 6 innings against the Twins, who always lose to the Yankees.
He's going to be the rookie of the year if it holds, especially now that Willier's down. Curveball to Bobby D, missed outside, 1-0. 6-3 Braves, 2 down in the 6th. The pitch, swing and a miss. Badly fooled him with a curveball. Make this a Subaru summer with symmetrical all-wheel drive. Find your authorized retailer at SubaruofNewEngland.com. Well, it has not clicked yet for Garrett Cooper here in Boston. 1-1. Pitch. Dahlbeck rips it. Foul on the right field line. Again, almost the same swing. In on the hands, kind of by that trademark. So now 1-2. Somebody else is up and throwing in the Red Sox bullpen too. Weissert, in case something happens here. 1-2. Pitch. Check swing. Did he go? No. Very close. Very close. That's 2-2. I think, Fried notices that Dahlbeck is in full swing mode there. You're likely to spin something again right here. 2-2. Westbrook leading at first. 3-run Braves lead in the bottom of the 6th. Fried settles at his belt. He throws. And a curveball. Wow. Where did that miss? Dahlbeck just caught a break. That should have been strike 3.
Definitely.
Called a little high, but that is a beautiful curveball right there. He might triple up on it. If you're Dahlbeck, maybe sit on it. See if he can launch. 3-2. Here it is. Westbrook runs and a curveball. Swung on and missed. He struck him out. Inning over, we go to the 7th. 6-3 Braves and the Shaw's and Star Market Red Sox Network.
If
If you need tires, think Town Fair Tire. Thinking name brands? We have them all. Thinking price? We beat the competitors. Free services? We have those too. For the guaranteed lowest price, nobody beats Town Fair Tire. Nobody.
Town Fair Tire.
Hey Sox fans, take your game day experience to the next level. Whether a pretzel dog or sandwich, top them with Mike's Amazing, the official mayo and mustard of the Boston Red Sox. Pick up Mike's Amazing at Stop & Shop and bring the Fenway experience home. Mike's Amazing. When it's on, it's on.
Here's what's trending now, brought to you by Commonwealth Motors.
Hi, Kimberly Dayer from Commonwealth Motors, and what's trending now is Commonwealth Motors is getting more and more vehicles every day.
And it's gone viral. We have more and more Chevys, Kias, Hondas, Nissans, and Volkswagens.
Awesome. And we need good trades, and we are constantly checking the competition to guarantee you our best price possible every day. Every day.
Our best price possible on every Honda, Volkswagen, Nissan, Chevy, and Kia.
More and more vehicles every day, our best price possible, and more money for your trade. It's the best trend in years.
Commonwealth Motors, right off Route 495, exit 103A in Lawrence.
Find us fast at shopuslast.com.
What's trending now is I've got plenty of chips, and we can save you thousands.
Stop with the chips.
Well, here's one trend that's definitely gone viral. Shop us last, you'll love us.
More and more vehicles every day, our best price possible, and more money for your trade. It's the best trend in years.
And that's what's trending now.
Hey, it's Greg. Come hang out with us for the Thursday night pre-show for the Road Show at Tap Sports Bar in the MGM Springfield from 7:30 to 9:30. The Greg Hill Road Show is presented by Miller Lite. It's Miller time, New England. Please drink responsibly.
Want to listen to WEEI on the go? Just download the Odyssey app. Now, back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
Here we go to the seventh inning, and it is Chase Anderson on for the Red Sox. 6-3 Atlanta, thanks to a big swing from Ozzie Albies. They've been leaning a lot on Anderson of late at the Red Sox. Here's Sean Murphy. Lead it off for the Braves. Pitch to him. Here's a cutter that misses in for ball one. How about what Luis Gil is doing for the New York Yankees? I mean, it's just unreal. They lead 1-0 in the sixth inning. He's now got 7 outings of 6 or more innings with 1 or no runs allowed. 1-0 pitch. That is an all-time Yankee record as it swung on and missed. It's incredible. They didn't think he'd be in the rotation. And he's their best pitcher. 1-1. Low.
Well, the 23 games over 500, they hardly miss Garrett Cole. They're getting him back soon, I would think. Just a rehab start.
2-1. Pitch. Outside. Cutter, 3-1. In his last 5 outings, Chase has allowed 5 earned runs. About a scoreless inning in the 5-0 loss on Saturday. Here's a chopper. Beautiful pick there by Devers. Throws across the diamond. Picked out by Smith, and Sean Murphy is retired. Wow. So Max Fried has set a career high with 12 strikeouts tonight. Here, how's this for Joe Wild? Doing great research. 10 or more strikeouts games for the offense this year. That's the Red Sox 33rd.
More than half the games.
Pitch to Arcia.
This is game number 61.
Too many. Pitch is a strike on the outside corner. Neither team in the city of Chicago is playing well right now. White Sox have lost 11 straight to 1-1. Misses inside. They clashed tonight at Wrigley Field. White Sox do have a 2-0 lead, but Chris Morel made a big error there. Crosstown Classic without a ton of juice. 2-1. Here's the pitch. Outside.
Milwaukee, a 7-game lead over the Cubs. The Cardinals are 7 back. They've been better of late.
Yeah, we saw them, I think, Joe, start to get hot. You know, they beat the Nationals in a series, then came home really started to swing it, hit a lot of home runs against Boston. They've continued. 3-1 is a strike on the outside corner. So Crawford, Cutter that is, goes 6 innings in this game. Only 5 hits, but the big damaging 3-run homer by Albies. Speaking of, here's a high drive into right field. Dahlbeck back of the track, at the wall, and it's gone. Opposite field home run for Arcia, and it's 7-3 Braves. This Braves lineup, top to bottom, packs a punch.
The ball was headed to the Red Sox bullpen and sliced back into the Braves bullpen. Arcia had a walk-off home run, you may recall, 2 years ago at Atlanta against the Red Sox.
Oh, I do. Ryan Brazier in the 9th inning. Game the Red Sox had a chance to win and take both of those games down there. Before this season, the Red Sox really have played really well against the Braves, even in this period where they've been one of the dominant forces in the game. But not so far this year. Pitch missed to Michael Harris, and here a ground ball up the middle. Westbrook circles around it from second base, gloves, and throws to first just in time. Harris was running hard that time. Well, he is gone. We'll bring up Austin Riley. I mean, you look at the game logs for the Red Sox and how many times they've struck out 10 or more times, especially of late. Here's a changeup to Riley, and it's 0-1. I mean, we get it. It's part of the modern game, but only 4 times in the last 15 have they struck out fewer than 8 times. Here's a line drive into center field, and Duran is right there to make the play. Inning over, but a homer from Arcia stretches the Braves' lead. It's an SEC football score. Well, maybe in the first quarter. 7-3. Stretch time at Fenway on the Shaws and Star Market Red Sox Network.
When your favorite ball club looks to close out the game, they bring in a specialist. Same is true in the drain game. When Eastern Mass homeowners need drain and sewer problems expertly fixed, Drains by Janes is the move. Whether you need drain cleaning or repair, pipelining, or sewer repair, you can depend on Drains by James to bring the relief 24/7. Learn more at drainsbyjames.com. At Drains by James, they give a poop about your pipes.
Step up to the plate this season with Herb Chambers. We offer the largest selection of cars, trucks, EVs, and SUVs in New England. With 35 brands and so many convenient locations, finding your next vehicle at Herb Chambers is a real game changer.
Picture yourself on the island of St. Croix, where every moment is infused with a vibe like no other. Welcome to St. Croix, where the rhythm of the island captivates your soul. Whether sampling local cuisines at a waterfront restaurant, snorkeling along colorful coral reefs, or strolling through lush tropical gardens, you'll feel the magic of this vibrant island. So why wait? Plan your escape today at visitusvi.com and discover why we say St. Croix, a vibe like no other.
This is Danielle Ferrier at Heading Home. We are a leading provider of emergency shelter and housing for children and adults experiencing homelessness. Today, we are facing a housing crisis in Massachusetts, which is why we've teamed up with community partners like the Village Bank.
This is Amy Warner, Senior Vice President at the Village Bank. We're committed to supporting impactful programs in our communities. Together, we're working to give everyone a safe place to call home. Visit headinghomeinc.org today to see how you can help. The Village Bank, member FDIC, member DIF.
Red Sox Review after the game on 93.7 WEEI.
Max Fried, who's a workhorse, continues in the 7th. 93 pitches thrown. You'll see Dom Smith. Career high 12 strikeouts for him, and Dom takes a pitch outside for ball 1. Smith homered in the 3rd, struck out in the 4th. Activity in the Atlanta bullpen. Pitch ripped into center field, but it'll hang up for the green-footed Harris. Couple steps to his left, he makes the play. I believe it's Pierce Johnson warming for the Braves.
He's recently off the IL. They've had some injuries in their bullpen, but Iglesias, their closer's been healthy.
So here's Cedon Rafaela. The press intercom system today sounds like the teacher from Charlie Brown to me. Can't hear anything. Pitch to Cedon is a strike on the outside corner. Lined out sharply to center his first time, then reached on the Riley error his next. 0-1. Big swing and miss. Cedon is showing some real signs. Progress offensively. 7th inning brought to you by Sherwin-Williams. The exclusive Pro Plus program helps you grow and manage your paint business. 0-2. He got him. 13 strikeouts for Fried. I mean, the truth of the matter is, the Devers hit was smashed into left. Ref Snyder hit his ball hard into center. But the Smith home run is kind of a lazy fly ball to left. Dahlbeck got jammed and blooped his down the right field line. This has been a forceful, dominant performance by Fried, and he looks like, just physically and his stature and composure on the mound, he looks like the man to our right in Tom Glavine. As Duran stands in and takes ball one.
He can really pitch. I mean, he can't hit 97. He's 93 to 94 for the most part, but he puts the ball exactly where he wants to.
1-0. Pitch fouled off on the third base side. Isn't it incredible how this organization just has the magic formula for drafting and developing young pitchers?
I'm going to see one tomorrow, too, in Spencer Schwellenbach, just up from Double-A.
1-1 is low. And think about it, Spencer Strider is out for the season.
Who was really our #1 caliber starter
in the sport. Yeah. Dominant. 2-1. Bottom 7, 2 down. The pitch is outside, but called a strike. Stay tuned for the Nissan Postgame show. Epic offers going fast. The Nissan Thrill of Summer sales event. 102 pitches thrown for Fried. 2 down in the 7th, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Duran wearing some newer bright white shoes in this game. Pitch. Swinging a ground ball up the middle to shortstop. Arcia is so good. He gloves and throws to first in time. Inning over. That'll do it for Fried, and he was awesome tonight at Fenway Park. He leads with a 7-3 Atlanta lead. 13 strikeouts for the Braves' new ace. To the 8th we go. 7-3 Atlanta. Shaw's and Star Market Red Sox Network.
Today through Thursday at Shaw's in Star Market, buy 2, get 1 free on select varieties of strawberries, blackberries, blueberries, and raspberries. Yes, a berry bonanza. Pick 2 of your favorite berries and get a 3rd package or pint for free. Shaw's in Star Market, the official supermarket of the Red Sox Radio Network.
New Englanders know that for towing, hauling, or heading to a ball game, their Ford dealers are their truck headquarters. For a full lineup that works hard and plays harder, F-Series, featuring the all-new F-150 and Super Duty, the best-selling trucks for 47 straight years, the turbocharged Ranger, and the compact Maverick. Built Ford tough and the official truck of your Boston Red Sox. Sales claim based on 1977 to 2023 CY total sales.
I'm getting vaccinated with Prevnar 20, a Pfizer vaccine.
So am I, because I'm at risk for pneumococcal pneumonia.
If you're 19 or older with chronic conditions like asthma, diabetes, COPD, or heart disease, or are 65 or older, you are at increased risk for pneumococcal pneumonia. Ask your doctor or pharmacist about Prevnar 20, pneumococcal 20-valent conjugate vaccine. It can help protect you against pneumococcal pneumonia in just 1 dose. Even if you've already been vaccinated with other pneumonia vaccines, Prevnar 20 may help provide added protection. Prevnar 20 is approved for adults to help prevent infections from 20 strains of the bacteria that cause pneumococcal pneumonia. Continued approval may depend on a supportive study. Don't get Prevnar 20 if you've had a severe allergic reaction to the vaccine or its ingredients. Adults with weakened immune systems may have a lower response to the vaccine. Side effects include pain and swelling at the injection site, fatigue, headache, muscle, and joint pain. For full prescribing information, please call 1-855-213-2138 or visit Prevnar20.com.
Ask your smart speaker to play 93.7 WEEI. Now back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
8th inning, 7-3 Braves, and the first pitch to Red Sox nemesis Ozuna is outside. Ronald Acuna out for the season with another ACL tear. Ozuna's bounced out 5-3, walked, had an infield hit and scored, and he swings and misses at a high fastball. He loves hitting at Fenway Park. Chase Anderson in his 2nd inning on the hill Gave up a home run to the number 9 hitter, Arcia, in the 7th. Here's the 1-1. Swing, there's a high fly to center field, but it's going to hang up. Duran back in front of the track makes the catch. And the leadoff man is retired for Matt Olson, who's 0 for 3. Reached on an error by Dom Smith that opened the second inning, and he scored. The Red Sox got 2 unearned runs, grounded to first, and popped to the shortstop. Crawford 6 innings, 5 hits, 6 runs, 4 earned, 2 walks, 5 strikeouts, and 87 pitches. The big blow, the 3-run homer to Ozzie Albies. There it is, and sinks in there for a call strike from Chase Anderson. Seeing a lot of work lately in that late inning role, and the Red Sox are trailing the pitch, and that's outside. Stay tuned after the game. The Nissan Postgame Show. Hurry in. Epic offers going fast at the Nissan Thrill of Summer Sales event. Shop your local Nissan store at nissanusa.com. Inside, great to see Ryan Vincent Anderson here, one of the lead actors in the play Tony Stone, which is at the Huntington Theater through June 16th, chronicling the career of Tony Stone, the first Negro League female player. Throw to first on a ground ball to first. Smith throws him out 3-1. Big bounding ball to Dom playing deep. Tony Stone was a remarkable athlete. Played a lot of semi-pro ball and then signed with the Indianapolis Clowns of the Negro Leagues in 1953, which actually took Henry Aaron's spot on the roster when Aaron went signing with the Boston Braves beginning at Eau Claire in the minors coming up the next year. That's a wonderful story, great production. Breaking ball in there for a call strike to Albers, who doubled to right, struck out, and then hit that 3-run homer into the Red Sox bullpen. The switch hitter pops a foul down the left field side. Ref Snyder over, but it fades into the stands and out of play. Ryan Vincent Anderson plays King Tut, who was one of the star players, but also one of the actors who did the comedic roles, which I think became more prevalent after baseball had integrated. And the Negro Leagues didn't have the same caliber players. Ground ball hit to second base, soft top. Westbrook flips to first for the out.
I like Steve Martin's King Tut personally.
1-2-3 after 7.5. It's 7-3 Braves on the Shaws in Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
At 110 Grill, you'll find modern American cuisine in a trendy, casual atmosphere. Visit one of 110 Grill's 36 locations all throughout New England, where you can enjoy favorites like pulled pork mac and cheese, chicken caprese, steak tips, and so much more. The 110 Grill menu features the freshest ingredients, and 100% of their core menu can be made gluten-free. 110 Grill is an official partner with the Red Sox Radio Network. Visit 110grill.com for more information.
Is that your new Nissan Rogue?
Yeah, crazy story. So I'm at the Nissan Thrill of Summer Sales event when Dave, the sales guy, asks, want to test drive the Rogue? And I'm like, let's go. We're driving when Dave says, check out the VC turbo engine. I hit the gas and whoosh. I'm like, okay, I wasn't expecting that. Dave goes, if you think that's cool, watch this. Dave shows me the miles per gallon and I'm like, whoa, that's pretty impressive fuel economy. Dave mentions, these new cars are going fast. And in that moment, I had to have that Rogue. Crazy, right?
Wait till you hear how I got my Sentra.
Now get 1.9% APR financing on the 2024 Nissan Rogue. Shop the Nissan sales event. Visit your local Nissan store and nissanusa.com today. 2024 EPA fuel economy estimates from 28 city, 34 highway to 30 city, 37 highway for 2024 Nissan Rogue. Actual mileage may vary. For well-qualified buyers, excludes Platinum. Subject to Nissan Motor Acceptance Corporation credit approval. See dealer for financing details. N7824.
We're packing up and hitting the road for a roadshow season number 3. Stop number 6 is the Basketball Hall of Fame in Springfield on Friday from 6 to 10. The Greg Hill Roadshow is presented by Miller Lite. It's Miller Time New England and by Harbor One Bank.
Ask your smart speaker to play 93.7 WEEI. Now back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
8th inning, that's it for Max Fried as we anticipated. And the new pitcher is Pierce Johnson here in the last of the 8th inning, a curveball specialist. Leading off the Red Sox in the Herb Chambers of Hyundai of Auburn batting order. is Refsnyder. He hits the first pitch on a line right to the second baseman, Albies. 1 pitch, 1 out. Makes Ref 1 for 4. He had 2 strikeouts and a single. Pierce Johnson has thrown his curveball 81% of the time this year, easily the highest rate in the major leagues. 1 down for Wog, who struck out, walked, and scored, and struck out looking. The delivery hits him. I think it hit him on the shoulder. He was leading and he turned in, and might have hit him on the elbow pad that he wears, which is actually up around the tricep as well. So a hit batsman puts a runner at first base. Pierce Johnson 1-1 in 2-1 in 19 games with a 3.44 ERA and 1 save. I think the way he turned, it was more of a glancing blow. So Wong seems to be okay.
So you'd trade places with him?
Better him than me. Here's Raffy, and he takes a strike over the inside edge.
I think he's going to launch one right here, Joe. Why not?
He's fly to left, ripped a single to left center, and struck out.
7 innings, 4 hits, 3 runs, 2 earned runs.
We're disputing the official scoring on Fried, the earned runs. Here's the pitch, and it swung on, ripped on a hard shot, diving stab on the short hop by Albies, underhand flip to first, and 1 hop retires Devers. Oh, that was scalded, and he was looking at a base hit there.
I think he's having a night, Albies.
Wow, 3-run homer, which is our flex car play of the game. Looking to buy a car this year, try Flex Car instead. Monthly subscription includes repairs, insurance, roadside assistance, and more. Go to flexcar.com. All right, here comes Westbrook looking for his first major league hit, and he takes a breaking ball for a strike. Wow, that was a great diving stab by Albies. He really laid out for it. Westbrook has line to center, reached that catcher's interference, and been hit by a pitch. And he swings and drives with foul down the right field line. The line on Fried, 7 innings, 4 hits, 3 runs. We think 1 earned run. Official score announced 2 earned runs. 1 walk, 1 hit batsman, and a career high 13 strikeouts through 104 pitches.
Well, I think it's only right that you be on the call right here, right now for Jamie Westbrook's first big league hit.
He's behind 0-2. Johnson sets. Runner leads at second. The pitch, low and away. There was a cutter there. This guy loves his hook. Braves have had some injuries. Minter's on the IL. Matzik out. Tommy John. Both lefties. Here's the 1-2 pitch coming to Jamie. And he takes strike 3 over the outside edge at the knees. Threw a curveball there and just nipped the edge. That retires the side. 14 Red Sox have punched out. After 8, 7-3 Braves on the Shaws and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
Town Fair Tire has the area's largest selection of Toyo tires, sells them all at the guaranteed lowest price, offers more free services for life than anywhere else, and Town Fair has well over 100 locations throughout New England and New York. The area's largest inventory of Toyo tires at the guaranteed lowest price, more locations, and the most free services for life. So for your next set of Toyo tires, remember, nobody beats Town Fair Tire. Nobody!
Name brands at discount prices. Town Fair Tire.
This is Hall of Famer Joe Castiglio making sure you know the Shaws and Star Market Grand Slam Summer Sweepstakes is back, and you could win free groceries for a year plus other great prizes. Check your receipt for an entry code when you spend $50 or more and buy participating items like Coca-Cola 12-packs. More details and official rules at GrandSlamSummerSweeps.com. Shaws and Star Market, proud to be the official supermarket of the Red Sox Radio Network.
Subaru Summer is finally here. Buckle up for an unforgettable summer in a brand new 2024 Subaru Outback. With standard symmetrical all-wheel drive, raised roof rails, and a roomy interior for your passengers and cargo, the Outback is equipped for any summer adventure. Buy with 1.9% financing or lease for just $305 per month. Details at SubaruofNewEngland.com.
We're packing up and hitting the road for Roadshow season number 3. Stop number 6 is the Basketball Hall of Fame in Springfield on Friday from 6 to 10. The Greg Hill Roadshow is presented by Miller Lite. It's Miller Time New England and by Harbor One Bank.
Take Boston sports with you wherever you go. Download the Odyssey app. Now, back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
It's the 9th inning. Braves leading 7-3. Anderson back for his 3rd inning of work, and Adam Duvall takes a breaking ball low and away. Ball 1 as Duvall leads off in the Herb Chambers of Boston, Alfa Romeo of Millbury, and Alfa Romeo of Warwick batting order. Duvall with the Red Sox last year takes a curve for a strike. He has reached on an error. Drop throw by the first baseman Smith that led to 2 1 runs. He grounded out 5-3 and he struck out swinging. Here's the 1-1 and he swings and it's a high foul, left side out of play. 34,628. The attendance here tonight. Stay tuned after the game. The Nissan Postgame Show. Epic offers going fast at the Nissan Thrill of Summer Sales event. Go to NissanUSA.com. One and 2 to the right-hand batting Duvall. Here it is, and he dribbles one off the end of the bat to the first baseman. Grabbed by Smith, underhand to the pitcher in time.
Also one for the Braves, number 60, Jesse Chavez.
3-1. Jesse Chavez has been very good for the Braves warming, the well-traveled veteran. Here's Clinic, who struck out looking, doubled off the wall in left center, and then hit a fly ball to center. Very high-touted prospect with the Mets. Was traded to Seattle in that Edwin Diaz deal, and he really struggled there. The pitch, breaking ball in there for a strike. A lot of players seem to get better when they get to the Braves. Similar to Tampa Bay over the last few years. Pitch to the left-hand batter. He is inside. Seven runs, only 6 hits, 2 errors for Atlanta, 3 runs, 4 hits, 2 errors for the Red Sox. Here's a big swing and a miss, and a change-up on the outer half. Bottom of the 8th in New York. Yankees leading the Twins 3-1. Aaron Judge a 2-run double, and Torres a homer. There's a wave and a miss, and another change-up down and away, and it's strike 3 for Clinic, who fans for the second time. Got a Crawford on the hook for this one. Ryan Mountcastle, who's been hot of late, has 2 home runs for the Orioles tonight. They're leading 7-0 in the 7th at Toronto. Sean Murphy takes the ball. Braves catcher grounded out 5-4-3 into a double play. Single to center to tie the game in the 5th, and then was robbed of a hit by Raffy on a very good play. The pitch, and he takes one down and in by his back foot. Tomorrow afternoon, 1:35 start. Nick Pivetta goes for the Red Sox. The pitch, there's a strike over the inner half, 2-1. And the Braves with one of their young pitching prospects, Spencer Schwellenbach. Lost his first start, up from Double-A. He's a University of Nebraska product. Pitch hits him. Oh, it hit him, I think, on the leg, although maybe the arm. Yeah, the right arm and down toward the hand. He went dancing around. That's why it was tough to tell where it hit him, but he's holding that right arm gingerly. And Sean Murphy, who's been hurt much of the year, hits the first base. Oh, it hit him actually in the ribs and just above the elbow in the tricep area on his right arm, his throwing arm. So it hit him twice. It really had to sting. Brian Snitker has done such a good job with the Braves after spending their lifetime in their minor league system, going out to check with them, along with a good friend, the trainer George Poulis, who used to be with the Toronto Blue Jays for many years. So 2 out, runner at first for Arceo's grounded out 5-3, bounced into a 4-6 force, and then launched a home run into the Red Sox bullpen, his 6th of the year. Braves last year had 307 home runs, the tie Major League record, but this year they have hit with a 2 tonight, 61. Of course, they're missing Acuna, but he had only 4 homers, which was a bit of a surprise. Now Murphy's going to leave the game. This is a
Oh
big
man,
blow.
look at his right elbow, Joe.
The right elbow is already swollen.
Holy
What a
smokes.
lump! It's bright red.
It's
and
like
it's really swollen.
grapefruit. Oh, huge.
It is the size of an apple anyway, if not a grapefruit. Well, they have Travis d'Arnaud as a pretty good alternative, but Murphy recently off the IL has to really be concerned. So runner at first with 2 down. Let's see. This may be Zach Short running for him. It is. Was with the Red Sox ever so briefly out of Sacred Heart University in Fairfield, Connecticut. Bobby Valentine used to be the athletic director. Ninth inning, 7-3 Red Sox. Arcia hits a big swing and does not make it, strike 1. Well, he's been a utility player. He started some with the Brewers, then came to the Braves playing utility. And when Swanson left as a free agent, they were ready to plug him in. And he's done very well. The 0-1 delivery. Swing, there's a shot hammered toward the wall in left center, not high enough to get out, but it hits above the National League scores. Short hits third. He's going to be held there. And it's a long single. As the Red Sox played it well, Arcia goes back to first base. It's probably a home run in many parks.
Smoked.
The wall kept it in play. Runners at first and third for Michael Harris, who's 0 for 4. 3 ground balls, 1 a double play, and a fly ball to center. Braves now with 7 hits. Switch hitting Harris takes a strike over the outside edge. Cleveland has beaten Kansas City 8-5. The pitch home, and it's outside to Michael Harris.
What an impressive team they are.
It's amazing how Cleveland's done it. Jose Ramirez has been so valuable. What they had for RBIs in May. The pitch. Strike over the outside edge, sinking changeup away. Stephen Vogt, their manager, rookie manager, just 1 year away from playing, has really had success. 1-2 pitch, foul to the backstop.
Well, if it weren't for the Yankees, everyone would be talking about him as the manager of the year in the American League, and he still might be. I mean, it's so hard to judge those things, right?
Well, usually a team that's unexpected has an unexpected performance, their manager wins, and that would be the case with Vogt. 1-2, swing a line drive, base hit into right center, another run scores. Short crosses the plate, and scooting to third is Arcia. RBI hit for Harris. 8-3 Braves. Or scald to that one. And with 2 down, here's Riley, who's 0 for 3, 2 strikeouts and a walk, as well as a fly ball to center. His walk started the go-ahead rally in the 6th. Ozuna followed with an infield hit, and then Albies launched a 3-run homer, the key play of the game. Anderson deals. Fastball up and away, ball 1. Anderson has been very busy of late. Here's the pitch, and he waves at a pitch away and rounds a weak foul to the backstop.
Tyler O'Neill with the Woo Sox was the DH tonight. 0 for 3 with a strikeout and 2 ground outs. Alex Cora said he might be here tomorrow, and I think just looking at the roster, he should be.
Yeah, going to have to play the outfield, I would think. Henderson's had 2 saves early, both 3 innings. The runner goes from first. The throw down to second. A strong one by Wong, and out is Harris. Very accurate and strong throw by Wong. 2-4, and the caught stealing ends the inning. We go to the bottom of the ninth. It's 8-3 Braves on the Shaws and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
This is Danielle Ferrier at Heading Home. We are a leading provider of emergency shelter and housing for children and adults experiencing homelessness. Today, we are facing a housing crisis in Massachusetts, which is why we've teamed up with community partners like Winchester Cooperative Bank.
This is Steve Stewart at Winchester Cooperative Bank. As a community bank, we're committed to supporting programs that make a positive impact on our neighbors in need. We've teamed up with Heading Home to address the crisis of housing. Together, we are working to give everyone a safe place to call home. Winchester Cooperative Bank, member FDIC, member DIF.
Lou Maloney here for my friends at Shaw's and Star Market. Now, when I'm on the road with the team, the one way I help at home is by ordering groceries for our family online with the Shaw's and Star Market deals and delivery app. They have them ready at curbside, and they'll deliver them right to my front door. I can see how much money I save, and we all love that. Just visit shaws.com or starmarket.com. You can choose free curbside pickup or delivery. Shaw's and Star Market, make them the MVP of your family, too. Shaw's and Star Market, perfecting the art of fresh.
Get in zone, AutoZone.
Welcome to AutoZone. What are you working on today?
Gotta change my oil.
How about new Valvoline Restore and Protect? It restores and protects your engine to run like new.
Get in zone. It restores your engine to like factory clean?
And protects.
Get in zone. So Valvoline Restore and Protect restores and protects.
Now you can get 5 quarts with an STP extended life oil filter for $37.99.
Get in zone, AutoZone.
Restrictions apply.
Hey, it's Greg. Come hang out with us for the Thursday night pre-show for the road show at Tap Sports Bar in the MGM Springfield from 7:30 to 9:30. The Greg Hill Road Show is presented by Miller Lite. It's Miller time, New England. Please drink responsibly.
Ask your smart speaker to play 93.7 WEEI. Now back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
Bottom half of the ninth inning, Red Sox need pretty much a miracle at this point. Jesse Chavez taking over his 19th appearance, 1-1 with a 1.52 ERA for this well-traveled veteran. With several clubs twice, including the Braves. And Manuel Valdez will hit here for Cooper, who was 0 for 3. And there's a call. Strike Cooper with a ground out, 2 strikeouts, now 0 for his last 13. Valdez had a big weekend against the Tigers with a 2-home-run game Saturday. And the pitch is a little bit low. He's at 180 overall with 4 homers, 15 RBIs. Chavez with a 1.52 ERA. The pitch outside. Opponents are only 2 for 29 with men in scoring position against this veteran. First, Johnson had a scoreless inning, hit a man, had a strikeout. And there's a foul left side out of play. Red Sox hitters have fanned 14 times in this one. The pitch. Swing a soft line drive, flared into left, the base hit down the line, cut off by the left fielder, Klenick, who holds him to a single. He made a bad throw, and Albies jumps backing up the shortstop to save an error. Soft single for Manuel Valdez, and the Red Sox have a runner at first with nobody out in the ninth.
I think pretty likely both he and Hamilton in there tomorrow. Yep. I think O'Neill will be back, and he'll probably be in the lineup too.
Schwellenbach is a right-hander. But it goes for the Red Sox. Bobby Dahlbeck will be lifted for the pinch hitter here, David Hamilton. Dahlbeck struck out, flared a first pitch single in the right to drive in 2, and then struck out again. Hamilton 274 with 2 homers, and he takes a strike from the veteran. 1-1. Right-hander deals, and that's low and away. Holbeck's hit was a fisted fly ball, hit up the trademark into shallow right. The pitch, he swung on, popped up foul, third base side. Riley gives chase near the stands, reaches up, he almost made a great catch, but it hit the screen and rolls it back onto the field. Hope he didn't get hurt. He's heading for his hip there. Travis d'Arnaud now catching. Sean Murphy had a lead for a pinch runner after he was hit the tricep area with a pitch from Anderson, and it really swelled up like a balloon. The 2-2, up and away.
As if the Orioles needed more good news. Another one of their top prospects, this kid Connor Norby, came up tonight. And in his first big league game, his first hit was a homer to put the O's ahead 8-1.
Amazing. They really drafted well with all those picks. There's a pop foul out of play.
They are loaded.
They have enough pitching. Well, they'll probably make some moves now that they have a new owner. Here's the 3-2, and he swings and hits it in the air to left field. Shallow. Clinic coming on. He's there. And the first out recorded here. In the last of the ninth. 35 start tomorrow afternoon, remember. The Red Sox head to Chicago to play the lowly White Sox. Dominic Smith homered, Fenway fly into the first row of the monster seats. Takes it outside. Since then, he struck out and fly to center field. I think 2 errors in the second inning that cost the Red Sox 2 unearned runs.
I wouldn't rule out Alex Anthopoulos being in the big-time market for a starting pitcher, too.
Yeah. Or maybe another power bat. There's a shot on one hop to the second baseman. Albies flips to the shortstop. Out on to first. There's a game-ending double play. And the Braves win the first game of the series. Red Sox drop under 500 at 30-31. The finals on the Shaws and Star Market. WEEI Red Sox net.
Playing it safe at home means having health insurance. And if you need coverage right now, the Massachusetts Health Connector has a lineup loaded with power. The Connector Care program is available to more people than ever and includes low premiums and no deductibles, keeping you covered and saving you money for everything from an urgent ER trip to managing chronic diseases like diabetes and hypertension through no-cost prescriptions. Everyone in Massachusetts is required to have health insurance. If you need it, go to mahealthconnector.org today and find the right plan for you and your family. That's mahealthconnector.org.
Hey, it's Greg. Come hang out with us for the Thursday night pre-show for the road show at Tap Sports Bar in the MGM Springfield from 7:30 to 9:30. The Greg Hill Road Show is presented by Miller Lite. It's Miller time. New England, please drink responsibly.
I'm getting vaccinated with Prevnar 20, a Pfizer vaccine.
So am I, because I'm at risk for pneumococcal pneumonia.
If you're 19 or older with chronic conditions like asthma, diabetes, COPD, or heart disease, or are 65 or older, you are at increased risk for pneumococcal pneumonia. Ask your doctor or pharmacist about Prevnar 20, pneumococcal 20-valent conjugate vaccine. It can help protect you against pneumococcal pneumonia in just one dose. Even if you've already been vaccinated with other pneumonia vaccines, Prevnar 20 may help provide added protection. Prevnar 20 is approved for adults to help prevent infections from 20 strains of the bacteria that cause pneumococcal pneumonia. Continued approval may depend on a supportive study. Don't get Prevnar 20 if you've had a severe allergic reaction to the vaccine or its ingredients. Adults with weakened immune systems may have a lower response to the vaccine. Side effects include pain and swelling at the injection site, fatigue, headache, muscle, and joint pain. For full prescribing information, please call 1-855-213-2138 or visit Prevnar20.com.
This is the Nissan Postgame Show. At Nissan, we make cars that thrill. Experience the thrill for yourself.
Freed was awesome. He gets the win. He's 6-2. And Cutter Crawford loses, and he falls to 2-5. And it has not been a good stretch for Cutter Crawford. The Red Sox have lost now, let's see, his last 6 starts. And he had it going a little bit in the middle innings, but the big swing by Ozzie Albies really decided this one. 2 hours and 16 minutes in front of 34,628. And Joe, I think in some ways, in the first month of the season, the injuries that the Red Sox suffered to Trevor Story and then to Casas, and eventually to Yoshida and O'Neill, a little bit masked by just spectacular, dominant starting pitching. And that has now come back to earth and kind of turned the other way for the last couple of weeks. They lose Wilyer Abreu again today. And I don't know how many teams in baseball could withstand the kind of injuries that they've had. I mean, Story, Yoshida, Casas, O'Neill, now Abreu. You were without Raffy for a little bit during the season. So I think, as you've said so wisely over time, these injuries just show themselves, and the longer they go, the longer you can't escape them.
Yeah, very, very difficult to do that. I mean, they had a makeshift lineup tonight because of the injuries. We'll see if O'Neill comes back tomorrow. But, some of these pitchers who pitched so well early are not doing the same thing right now, certainly Crawford among them, and it does make a difference. You've got to score to overcome that, and they have not been doing that often enough or well enough of late. Just too many strikeouts. I mean, they struck out 14 times tonight. Fried was good, and he's a great pitcher, but still, you got to put the ball in play.
Lastly, on Fried, I love watching him. He's not a prototype anymore, Joe. He's awesome, but he doesn't blow anybody away. He's not like some flamethrower, but he pitches, and it's really kind of a cool thing to watch.
It's refreshing to see that.
It is.
Guy who moves the ball in and out, hits his spots perfectly. So good at pitching those right-hand batters inside. A big reason why he's better against righties this year than lefties. And but he's got great stuff, good command, and he's a winner.
And Ozzie Albies can play. I mean, that was an awesome performance from him tonight. And they got a lineup, these Braves do, even without Acuna. Look, the Phillies have had a great year, but I just have a hard time. They got Sale, they got Fried, and they'll make moves, these Braves will. I think it's hard not to watch them and think they're right there with everybody in the National League.
Well, I think they'll be there at the end. It's going to be a great postseason with the Dodgers and the Phillies and the Braves, all really World Series caliber teams.
Indeed. So tomorrow the Red Sox will look to salvage Game 2 of this series, a 1:35 start time. Nick Pivetta against Spencer Schwellenbach. 1:35 first pitch and 12:35 pregame show right across our entire network. Doug Lane and Joe Weil were here in the booth with us tonight at Fenway Park, and Stan Bruno back at the flagship WEEI. For Joe Castiglione, Will Fleming saying so long from Fenway. Talk to you tomorrow afternoon right here on the Shaw's and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Network.
Arbella Insurance has been doing business in the New England community for over 35 years. They're your friends, your neighbors, and fellow Boston fans. They do the wave at the ballpark together and get stuck in the same Sturo Drive traffic. At Arbella, being your neighbor helps them provide you with the coverage you need to drive, live, or run a business in this part of the country we call home. Arbella, here for Boston fans, here for good.
Is that your new Nissan Rogue?
Yeah, crazy story. So I'm at the Nissan Thrill of Summer Sales event when Dave, the sales guy, asks, want to test drive the Rogue? And I'm like, let's go. We're driving when Dave says, check out the VC turbo engine. I hit the gas and whoosh. I'm like, okay, I wasn't expecting that. Dave goes, if you think that's cool, watch this. Dave shows me the miles per gallon and I'm like, whoa, that's pretty impressive fuel economy. Dave mentions, these new cars are going fast. And in that moment, I had to have that Rogue. Crazy, right?
Wait till you hear how I got my Sentra.
Now get 1.9% APR financing on the 2024 Nissan Rogue. Shop the Nissan sales event. Visit your local Nissan store and nissanusa.com today. 2024 EPA fuel economy estimates from 28 city, 34 highway to 30 city, 37 highway for 2024 Nissan Rogue. Actual mileage may vary. For well-qualified buyers, excludes Platinum. Subject to Nissan Motor Acceptance Corporation credit approval. See dealer for financing details. N7824.
Get in zone, AutoZone.
Welcome to AutoZone. What are you working on today?
Gotta change my oil.
How about new Valvoline Restore and Protect? It restores and protects your engine to run like new.
Get in zone.
It restores your engine to, like, factory clean?
and protects.
So Valvoline Restore and Protect restores and protects.
Now you can get 5 quarts with an STP extended life oil filter for $37.99.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Restrictions apply.
Ask your smart speaker to play 93.7 WEEI. Now back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
The Red Sox are back below 500 as they fall to the Atlanta Braves tonight at Fenway Park by a score of 8-3. You're listening to the Nissan Postgame Show. Hurry in. Epic offers are going fast at the Nissan Thrill of Summer sales event. Shop your local Nissan store and NissanUSA.com. Joe Weil with you here at Fenway Park as the Sox now at home are 13-18 on the season. And again, now 30-31 overall. And it was a tough one offensively. The Sox ended up striking out in this one 14 times. Max Fried ends up setting a career high with 13 strikeouts for the Braves in this game. On the other side, the Arbella Insurance Foundation is dedicated to striking out cancer by supporting the Jimmy Fund. And tonight, Red Sox pitchers had 6 strikeouts. And that means another $300 to the Jimmy Fund to help strike out cancer. Arbella, here for the Jimmy Fund, here for good. As Cutter Crawford, he ends up earning the loss in this one. He does go 6 innings, but he allows 6 runs, 4 of which earned. He also gave up 5 hits in this one while walking 2 and striking out 5. So it's a 3rd straight loss for Cutter Crawford, and the Sox have dropped his last 6 starts as what was a promising start to the season is slowly dwindling away. He does have a 3.51 ERA, so still a fairly solid season, and he has had a lack of run support pretty much this entire campaign, but in the end wasn't sharp enough. The big blow, a 3-run home run by Ozzie Albies in the 6th inning to give the Braves the lead for good. For every double the Red Sox hit, we'll donate $50 to the American Diabetes Association, brought to you in part by the Massachusetts Health Connector. If you need health insurance, go to mahealthconnector.org and find the right plan for you and your family. No doubles for the Red Sox today. 1 home run, though. Dom Smith, he had a solo shot in the 3rd inning off of Max Fried. That got the scoring going for the Red Sox, who would tack on 2 in the bottom of the 4th inning, but that would be it. Sox led 3-2 at that point, but the Braves counter with 6 unanswered runs, and again, they win it by a score of 8-3 against the Red Sox today at Fenway Park. You're listening to the Nissan Postgame Show. Hurry in. Epic offers are going fast at the Nissan Thrill of Summer sales event. Shop your local Nissan store and NissanUSA.com. Back with more of the Nissan Postgame Show right after this along the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Network.
I'm getting vaccinated with Prevnar 20, a Pfizer vaccine.
So am I, because I'm at risk for pneumococcal pneumonia.
If you're 19 or older with chronic conditions like asthma, diabetes, COPD, or heart disease, or are 65 or older, you are at increased risk for pneumococcal pneumonia. Ask your doctor or pharmacist about Prevnar 20, pneumococcal 20-valent conjugate vaccine. It can help protect you against pneumococcal pneumonia in just 1 dose. Even if you've already been vaccinated with other pneumonia vaccines, Prevnar 20 may help provide added protection. Prevnar 20 is approved for adults to help prevent infections from 20 strains of the bacteria that cause pneumococcal pneumonia. Continued approval may depend on a supportive study. Don't get Prevnar 20 if you've had a severe allergic reaction to the vaccine or its ingredients. Adults with weakened immune systems may have a lower response to the vaccine. Side effects include pain and swelling at the injection site, fatigue, headache, muscle, and joint pain. For full prescribing information, please call 1-855-213-2138 or visit Prevnar20.com.
If you're looking for the most epic place on Earth, let's start at the base of a massive waterfall. Then trek through the thick jungle. Then climb to the peak of a snowy mountaintop. Then once you get there, keep going. Because with intelligent 4x4 and 7 drive modes and a Nissan Pathfinder, the search is the real adventure.
Available feature. Intelligent 4x4 cannot prevent collisions or provide enhanced traction in all conditions. Always monitor traffic and weather conditions.
Whether you own a local business or a global one, you're always looking for ways to position your operation to create opportunities and move on them faster. With Bank of America, you get access to experts, award-winning insights, and business solutions so powerful you'll make every move matter. Locally and globally. Visit bankofamerica.com/banking for business to learn more. What would you like the power to do? Copyright 2024 Bank of America NA.
Must qualify for enrollment. Results may vary.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-575-4214. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS.
Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start.
Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems.
We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau.
You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com or call 800-575-4214. That's 800-575-4214. Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
Once again this year, Chick-fil-A is honoring our community heroes, and they're upping the ante by honoring someone every week for the entire baseball season. If there's someone in your town or your city who deserves recognition, nominate them at thegreghillfoundation.org/heroes. Maybe it's someone who goes above and beyond through acts of kindness or performed a selfless act of courage or is just known in general for uplifting your community. The Chick-fil-A Community Hero Award, thegreghillfoundation.org/heroes.
Take Boston sports with you wherever you go. Download the Odyssey app. Now, back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
The Red Sox fall to the Atlanta Braves tonight by a score of 8-3. So one more game in this series tomorrow. We'll get to that in one moment. You're listening to the Nissan Postgame Show. Hurry in. Epic offers are going fast at the Nissan Thrill of Summer sales event. Shop your local Nissan store and NissanUSA.com. Joe Weil with you here as the Red Sox, again, a promising start to the season. They were 18-13. And now they sit at 30-31, so they have gone 12-18 over their last 30 games. They'll try to right the ship tomorrow at a 135 game against the Braves. And time now for the Subaru of New England scoreboard to make this